And welcome back to the We'll Take It From Here podcast. Another week, another episode. However, first, we are going to bring you our show's sponsor, because this episode is brought to you by Honest Supplements. Now, Joe, what's Honest Supplements? Well, let me tell you. In a world that is plagued by new illness outbreak every other day, it's important to keep your body performing at its best with the right vitamins and supplements. However, these products can get expensive, especially with rising prices all around us. Honest Supplements has resolved that problem. They mark up all products by just $1, saving their members an average of 50% per product. Yes, that means that the protein you're paying $60 for is only $30 on their website. They have everything from vitamins, sports supplements, recovery, weight loss, CBD, and so much more. Timmy and I are both members and can advocate for the amount of money that you will save. And do we also mention that all products are third-party lab tested? Because that's the only true way to prove vitamins and supplements actually contain the ingredients that they claim. Don't wait. Go to Honest Supplements right now to join today and start taking better care of your health. And it's right. If you train jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, or just in the gym, you better be taking Honest Supplements. So go to their website, guys. All right. Now it's time for the show. And welcome back, folks. So we'll take it from here, episode 223. Another episode, another week. And before we get into it, I'm not even going to say anything. The past two episodes, there's been some technical difficulties. Great episodes, but technical difficulties. This time, we have flirted with a new software. I don't know why I said flirted, but we've flirted with the new software. I'm not even going to say that it's fixed now. Let's hope it's fixed. We'll see what's going. We're trying something new. If the video's there, great. If it's not, oh, well. But we have a great guest for you. He's been on the show many times. And, folks, he comes back here today 2-0 at his fucking pro MMA record. Billy the Butcher Van Dyke. Welcome back, brother.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Yeah, man. Congrats.
Dude. Thank you. Well, welcome back up to Jersey, because there's been a lot of changes since you've been on the show, right? You're now in Texas, right?
Yeah, living down in Austin.
Fuck yeah. How's that treating you?
I love it, man. It's a really cool city. There's just so much to do. You know, there's a lot going on. It's a cool city, but it's also small, which is what I really like about it. It's not like New York, like just chaos.
It's the capital too, and it's small.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's not huge. It's like 1 million people.
God damn.
Wow.
You know? That's wild. Imagine like 1 million people, though. You think that would be big, but for capital city, especially Texas, it's nothing.
I think I was looking into it. Morris County, I think, is like 600,000 people. So
in Morris
County,
it's
bigger than Morris County, but it's a whole city.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it's cool.
Fuck yeah, dude. Well, we're going to get a lot into that. I want to talk about your fight, man, because that was a lot of fun. I was able to go down with some of the boys to the Hard Rock for CFFC. I think it was 292 or something that they had, the promotion, the number promotion.
No, it was
190?
152.
152. I was very close.
We're not good enough.
I was close.
Yeah. Not quite as many shows as the UFC yet.
No, not yet. But if you ask Timmy, we're on episode 5,000 of this podcast, and apparently CFFC is...
And you said I was on many times. This is my second time.
No, third time.
No, second time.
Bro, I've had you on 2 times.
No shot.
No shot?
Yeah, just the one time in your apartment.
Wow, that's awkward.
Well, we're amateurs
But
over here.
I'll be
Damn,
back.
fuck. No, you're going to be out for
Can't
sure.
even know how many times our guests are on.
I'm doing the future for you. No, but I want to take it back because that was a great fight. And it's awesome to see, you're 2-0. And it's great to see, like, your progression. I mean, like, I say that as if I've known you forever, but I've seen your training, all the work you're putting into fighting. Like, I watch you from the side when you used to train up here all the time, and it's cool to see that shit like transform into the victories, man.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I mean, it's honestly, I wasn't super proud of that performance. Just like the way I performed, I don't think was not nearly my best. But I am super happy I got the win. It was, I had adversity and I came back, fought through it. So, always good to see that. So I am proud, proud of myself, obviously, but, Yeah, no, it wasn't my best performance, but I'm happy to I'm like, okay, it wasn't like skill issues that I need to like go and develop further. Like, I just need to go out and do it better. If that makes sense. So
yeah, and let's give hands off to your opponent, Justin. He was tough.
Yeah,
tough
he was.
Motherfucker.
I knew that was like his best quality was he's gonna be hard to put away. You know, he's not gonna give up at any point. He's gonna be around. He's gonna have that cardio like to just keep going. Mm-hmm. So I knew he was gonna be a tough opponent. So hats off to him for staying in there. You know. It was watching it back too. I didn't realize how entertaining it was. Like it was very back and forth.
That's awesome.
Bro,
yeah, I was like, holy shit.
We were standing next to his friends and we didn't even know. So it was me, Pat, and Billy Leomero, and then there was also Scott Dory, right? And we're all standing there and we're listening to the guys next to us. And like one of them was a professional fighter who knew Andy, and they're all like, "Yeah, let's fucking go, Justin." And then Pat turns to me and goes, "Oh, this is awkward." And then we were just like, "Let's go, Billy!" And then they were looking at us. No, there was no hard feelings. Obviously, they thought that their dude win. We thought that you won because it was a split decision.
Yeah.
Folks, you don't know. This was the closest split decision I probably have ever seen in my life. The fucking judges were... Wow, they must have been another minute after you guys were done scoring.
And I didn't realize that, too, like, in the moment until after you watch it. And they're like... You know, why is it taking so long? You know, usually it's right to they bring you to the center right away. But they're really mulling it over.
They were.
It came down to how you score, you know, how you score it, right? Because, okay, I was on my back in the first round, but he wasn't throwing any strikes and I attacked a triangle. So, like, who wins that exchange? You know, you could say, oh, well, he's on top. But are you scoring if you're inside of like defending a triangle? You know what I mean? So it really does depend how you look at it. And there's, you know, it's subjective. That's, I think, honestly, a problem with MMA.
Yeah, it is subjective. But you know what the funny thing was? There was one, this is just my opinion. Obviously, you have more knowledge than me. What I think and what we thought, Pat and I, when we were talking about it, what got you round one was toward the end, you got a takedown. And I believe you mounted him. And I think that's... I don't know if you mounted him, but you definitely took him down. And I think that's probably what solidified your victory because, I mean, it was a powerful one, too. I think it was not like a slam, but you definitely got him. That's what I thought.
Yeah, and takedowns definitely score, but it's like, unless you're landing damage, they're not that significant. So,
really? I thought it was.
I mean, like I said, it depends how you personally score it, but like... That's the name of the game. To me, like in MMA, the name of the game is damage, right? So if I have you in my guard and I'm slicing you up with elbows, you know, and battering you up, like I just saw actually someone on the CFFC card before me got KO'd inside of the guard. You know, he got, I don't know if it was like a back fist or a punch or an elbow, but he got legit TKO'd from inside closed guard. So like, it's about damage. That's what the game is. You know what I mean?
That's interesting.
So yeah, it really does depend, but like, you know, even takedowns, there's a little bit of damage component to that, right? And it's control. Then after damage, I think comes down to control. Who's controlling the fight, right? If I hold you down, you can't do anything. Even if I don't damage you, obviously I'm controlling the fight. I'm going to win the fight.
Yeah, and it's a lot more exhaustion too to get out from the bottom. You know, so you're cooking the opponent. So even just the energy usage. In that control.
What do you think, in your opinion, was the difference between your first performance and your second? Because the first one you won by TKO.
Man. Yeah. That one was like, I mean, Andy said it too, like it was just like a flawless performance. Like, it was just really good performance. You know, I was nowhere near that in this one, but you know, that's the name of the game. You don't always come out and perform your best. But yeah, that one, I was just, everything kind of went right. In my first one, I dominated. I was able to clinch him, put him on the fence, take him down, hold him down. That was the big thing with this. Like I got mount twice in this fight, and wasn't able to hold him. You know, I got a little too like I went for the Americana and just got a little too high and got bucked forward and then lost the position. So you know there is some technical things, but more so just like. I needed to relax, pin him, hold him. But yeah, that first fight was like I just got him stuck and I was just landing damage. It was the perfect
it was like a perfect storm for you.
Yeah.
Do you think there was any component, like a psychological component, that you wanted to make sure you wouldn't, like, oh, you got the first one down, let's make sure that I can keep this streak going?
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit more pressure. Like I would say, just being undefeated in general, there's always going to be like, oh, I'm trying to keep that O. You know what I mean? And even as an amateur, there's that pressure too. Because as an amateur, I was 4-0, and then I lost my 5th one in a title fight. So I was like 4-0 versus another 4-0 guy for a title. And I think there was pressure to the point where like you're worried about not winning or you're worried more about losing than you are about like focusing on what you need to do to win.
Sure.
You know, and that's like, everyone says it, always focus on the one in front of you, focus on what you need to do. There was probably things I could have trained better during that camp, honestly. Like, he was a tough wrestler, and I needed to just be with wrestlers more, and it would have been fine. But I wasn't really getting those reps. So, you know, all these things, though, are like takeaways. So it's
lessons learned, yeah.
Definitely, yeah. You know, it's best case scenario with this last one because I came away with the win and I came away with a ton of lessons.
Yeah,
so
damn,
it's like
love
best
that.
of both worlds. Yeah,
fuck yeah. No, but that was it was a little fun fight to see. There was a couple of good ones before you, but your fight, I was definitely paying attention to them. I was like, fuck, dude, when they were scoring it, we were they did the first judge scores this 29-28, and it was like Van Dyke, and I was like, yeah. And then they said the other one. I was looking at one of the Justin's friends, and I was like, they're gonna say Osario, and they did. And then it was the last one, and we kept looking at each other, and all of a sudden there was like the blue corner. I was like, fuck yeah! And he was like, hey man, I don't agree with it, but that was such a close fight.
Okay.
He was a good dude.
Cool.
He was a good dude.
But also too, when it's that close, I think everyone knows it's just whatever the judges decide at that point. You know,
I wasn't,
which sucks because it's kind of like a flip of a coin, and also your fate is in their hands.
And it's my fault, right? I put it in their hands, so it's like, you know, obviously I'm trying for the finish. I thought I had that choke at the end. It was just going.
I was hoping you got that fucking shit.
Dude,
I told him
but he was tough. He just kept fighting.
What choke was it?
Rear naked. And I was standing. I was on his back.
Wow.
While he's standing, yeah. It was kind of crazy.
We were talking, me and Pat, we were like, yo, let's predict how to win this one, or how Billy's going to win this, how the fight's going to end. And I said rear naked. And when you got that, I was like, I want the motherfucker to get it.
You're so close.
So close. Damn. But no, that happy for you on that one, and many more to come, many more victories to come, and a nice, healthy career.
Hell yeah.
Want to focus back. You've been doing a lot more than just, you know, the fighting, right? That's obviously one of the main things, but you also opened up your own business and moving to Texas. So I sort of just want to move it back. I'm interested to know what sparked this whole move to Texas. Like, what was this whole, like, let's get a new, I guess, life going?
Yeah, it was a kind of not really one main thing, but a lot of different small things, I'd say. So for those of you that don't know, I've been actually coaching people for a while. So I do one-on-one coaching. Mostly I work online with other combat athletes, but I also actually do some in-person coaching too, just strength and conditioning. That's what I studied in college. I studied exercise science. I was actually going on the route to be a college strength and conditioning coach. I did an internship over at Stanford in California. And then COVID kind of derailed things. No one was hiring coaches. That's when I kind of pivoted and just kind of did it on the side. So now I'm finally getting back to doing that full time, which is awesome. This, you know, where all my passion is. And so part of the reason to go to Texas, the move was A, focus on that. B, focus on fighting. C, it's a little bit cheaper down there. I have a little bit more space. I'm able to build a garage gym and things like that and train clients there. A little bit more space, you know, better bang for your buck as far as rent and everything. And the final reason, just like a new experience. You know, I've been living in New Jersey majority of my life, like 99% of my life. And I'm like, I'm 29 years old. If I don't kind of do something now, like even if I come back in a year, at least I got to experience something else. So,
yeah.
So I was like, you know, there's no like, let's just do it now. I got nothing. I don't own a house here or anything. Like I got nothing really tying me back here. So let's get a new experience and meet new people, train with new people, which shout out to 10 Planet Austin. I've been training with those guys, and it's just an awesome gym, top down. So meeting really cool people coming in and out of there, training at other gyms as well in Austin, and meeting awesome people and just new experiences. So
nice. Fuck yeah, dude. And plug what's the business name? Plug it.
Oh, Elevation Strength and Conditioning.
Love it. Yeah,
awesome.
So whether you're a combat athlete, like competitive athlete, or hobbyist, that's the type of people that I specialize in. I do work with some, general population people, but mostly people who want to prevent injury, build your strength and conditioning and power, and get more performance on the mat and feel better and be able to stay on the mat. So
hell yeah. Where can they find you?
You can find me at elevationfighter.com, or you can just go on my Instagram. I have both accounts linked, but I have a coaching page as well as a personal page. So Billy20vandyke, follow me there. And then you'll be able to see my other account as well, my coaching account. So
fuck yeah, and we'll put that shit, the links in the show notes. Awesome. And I'll attest because I have been doing your workouts, and I did killing it. Yeah, man, I've been sticking to it. I've been creating I'm in the phase now where we're talking about to do like the creating your own workouts and testing.
Yeah.
But you had me on a program for 6 weeks, man, and I stuck to it. I wanted to give you an honest effort, and the workouts were good because it tested it challenged the types of workouts I was doing. I was getting a little bit static. Not that the results were there, but I was getting bored. I was doing the same thing every day. So this was now changing up what I was doing. So, getting other muscles in and, tailoring it toward the fighting. And it's been working.
Yeah. So people come to me, kind of your scenario was you kind of gravitated to doing what things you want to do, versus having someone outside look in saying like, well, these are the boxes you need to check as an athlete. So if nothing else, that's always the great thing is you're having, like, there's always this saying is like, does Tiger Woods coach himself? Like, no, he's clearly better than his golf coach at golf. But like, he needs everyone needs that third critical eye, like looking and making sure, hey, you're doing things right and stuff like that technically, but also like, okay, am I doing what I need to be doing? So sometimes as simple as that and accountability, right? That's like 90% of everyone's issue is like those two things. Is like accountability, like having to actually report to someone like, this is what I did. Like, I didn't do this or I did do this.
If it's just you just like, I'm not going tonight.
It's so easy.
But now I got to disappoint my coach that I didn't go and do the workout too.
Yeah, just as simple as having someone to answer to, and it's like, it's great. You go and do what you want and like, oh, I just want to like hang out at the gym and it's just kind of leisure for me. And that's fine. But, if you really want to make a change, like it doesn't just happen on accident, like there's very specific things that need to happen, especially under like a time crunch scenario.
Do you find, because I would assume, being that you work with mostly combat athletes or just athletes in general, people who understand the importance of fitness, importance of health and performance, do you still find that sometimes you need to be on top of some people, or are they mostly dedicated to themselves? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's far more people that I have to be that than, like I said, athletes are not. Like, accountability is the biggest thing for people that, that I've noticed. And people lie to themselves. So when I have an enrollment call, people always tell me, oh yeah, I train this much 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week, like consistently. Like, okay, give them a program the first 3 weeks. Like, you're about like doing 30% and I'm giving you less than what you said you already do. So like,
Yeah, no.
But that's like, it's just how we perceive ourselves. It taught me a lot about like psychology more than anything, right? How people perceive their own efforts and their own, I wouldn't even say capabilities because they are capable of it. But like maybe just realizing what they're actually doing versus like, it feels like I'm doing this. It feels like I'm eating, X, Y, Z, but like, you don't realize how often you're slipping or, whatever your issue. Everyone has their thing, right? That like their struggle. So yeah, that's, I would say the perception, the self-perception is a big one.
Do you think people tend to perceive themselves as doing more than what they do, and
generally, yes, but not everyone.
Not everyone.
Yeah. Some people are like, I guess never feel like they're doing enough, but that's pretty rare, you know.
Do you think, though, that is due to people just lying to themselves, or maybe just not being aware? They're like, hey, oh, no, I'm doing well. And then they get put on your program. They're like, oh, fuck, I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, I think it's just no one really tracks this stuff, and they just go through their week is chaos, and they don't really have a real plan. So they're just kind of going through the week, going through the month, and just as stuff pops up, they're attending to it, right? Rather than like, very few people are like have their schedule written out and like check off what they're doing. Yeah, a lot of people are just kind of in this reaction. Like things are coming up and they're just kind of reacting to it, and then now they're like, when you recall and you look back on it, it's like, oh yeah, it was a wild week. I did so much stuff, you know, I did so much crap, like, but you didn't really, you know, it doesn't matter what the perception of it is, right? Yeah. It matters like what actually happened.
Yeah, you weren't as effective as you thought.
Yeah, like when you're kind of like, especially people who are a little bit more unorganized, it feels like they're doing so much when maybe they're not as much. Versus if you're very organized, like it feels like butter, you know, just because you already have it mentally prepared. It's less mental stress on you, so it perceived way easier. So generally, more organized people are capable of doing a lot more.
Because a lot of times, I really like what you're talking about here. The plan stuff, right? You schedule it out. You figure out what makes sense and how they fit in, and so you're not wasting time through certain tasks or whatever, right? Like you're not going to do, if you have exercises, just going that both are using the barbell. You're not going to go barbell to then dumbbell, then box squats, and then back to the barbell and take them in and out and all that. It's like, well, if you're using the barbell 3 times, you just leave it out and you come back to it, kind of thing. So like, if you're just getting attacked with activities or whatever that you have to accomplish and not planning it, you don't get to schedule it what's the most efficient and easiest to do, you know. So I like that comment though, because you realize that in your day-to-day life, but you don't get to like really analyze why it seems like so much more work when it really is not.
Yeah. And that, like, even when I'm doing work, like, I'll be like I'll have like 4 books open at the same time. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, let me do one thing at a time. Like, but that's where like schedule, like, okay, this time block, like, okay, I'm going to work on my website at this time. I'm going to read at this time, right? I'm going to make Instagram content this time. So it's like, the more organized you are about everything, I think it makes everything a lot less stressful. Absolutely. Makes you a lot more efficient at getting it done.
The one word I think you said, which I like to use, is the mental load on it. Right?
Yeah.
If you keep just getting it, defending attacks, right? You're defending attacks that's coming at you, combat-wise analogy. Yeah. Like you're not ready for it, so you're on guard. So you're like cortisol levels are through the roof. You're just waiting for something instead of having, okay, I have this and this and this and this. If something pops off, I'll be ready for it, but I'm not in the fight or flight state the whole time trying to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Exactly.
You know. Yeah. So even that is just like you're coming into these activities just at a more neutral baseline and a lot less stressed, so that you can just flow through them a lot easier and get it done faster.
And that's a big thing, like meeting clients where they're at. So that's a big thing I'm about, is like someone who's like, I'll give them whatever and they knock it off, boom, 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 boom. I know they're ready for like the next level of like, okay, I'm going to ask them to do a little bit more, you know. We're going to try to, work on nutrition next, or let's dig into their habits. Let's see, like, and then we can give them a little bit more to, more to chew off, more to attack, versus like someone who's like, all right, they're struggling with that, so let's just really scale that back and like lock this in. So everyone's kind of at different levels, but like I said, like a lot, you see after you coach like hundreds of people, you see patterns and you see like where the main struggles are. So that's the biggest thing, is like just like any job, but experience.
Yeah, so like
as you
it's
get experience, it's like you already know like your problem is going to be like one of 5 things, you know.
interesting. It's like a pattern. Almost.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? To bring it back to a word that you said actually before, you basically are like almost like a psychologist.
Oh yeah, and it's especially like people are like, oh, how do you train people online? I'm like, it's it's a lot more than just like correcting people's form, which is part of it. I always like appreciate when people are sending me film of their actual, like, I want to see how you're moving, I want to see how you squat and stuff. Some people have a good background in that, especially shout out to those Texas boys. They're in the weight room from their all through school with football. They know how to lift a little bit more than up here.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so they have a little bit more experience.
Texas.
Yeah. The football is like religion down there, so they grow up in the weight room. But yeah, it's really like it's really mental coaching. Like I said, we talked about like organizational skills and like stuff like that. Like that's like the biggest habits. Like that's like the biggest thing that hold a lot of people back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is true. And what I liked about your pro, like you asked me what I wanted to do, like my goals. You asked me what my weaknesses were, and I remember I said specifically like something with the hips, right? Because I had the issue with like the hips. But what I liked was in the past, every time that I would start doing legs, okay, something would happen, and I don't know if it was stemming from the leg workout or something outside, and there was some sort of injury would come up, and I would stop doing legs, right? And most of that was also me just stopping.
Yeah.
But when I did it with yours, you listened to what I was saying. You changed it up, so it wasn't only just variations of squats or RDLs or something. You included box jumps. You included, I don't know, fucking like hip flexor like movements that I wasn't fucking like at first. My whole ass and my hands were like, bro, what the fuck's going on? But it worked.
And sometimes you find like stuff you like. Like I wasn't a squatter like when I got to college. But when I was doing strength conditioning in college as an athlete, like everyone had to squat. Mm-hmm. But you find like you find stuff you like, oh, maybe I really like RDLs, or I like deadlifts more, or like, hip thrusting. That's like something I started doing later on that I like more. But you kind of find what you like, and then also like you do something enough and you like, hey, I'm getting better at this. You know what I mean? I'm getting stronger, and like then you start to like it. Just like jiu-jitsu. Like the first like 3 months of jiu-jitsu when you're just getting your ass kicked, like it's not fun.
Yeah, so
it's like you're just drowning. And then you start like, oh, I was able to defend that, and like, oh, there's hope for me.
Yeah. The little wins, the little tiny wins.
Yeah.
So cool.
So like once you get a couple of those, and you're like, that's when I can see people like buy in. They make that first little bit of progress, like they did something they didn't think they could do, whether they verbalize that or not. Once you really have that experience of that small win, and then it's like, oh yeah, then they're bought in,
For me, that's the box jump.
There you go.
I fucking love box jump. I'm at 38 inches. For me, that's good. And my goal though is to get into the 40s, because dude, I mean, at first you look at that box, you're like, fuck, how am I going to get up here? And then you get up there and you're like, oh shit. And you feel good. You're like, yo, maybe I'm not white. Maybe I'm more Sicilian.
the best thing is newbie gains. That's what we call it in the industry, is because your nervous system like hasn't experienced that. Once you start doing it, like that's your most rapid improvement is when you're a beginner.
Yeah.
Because it's not like actual physical growth of your body. It's more just like your nervous system had to learn how to coordinate all that to fire together. So like now that you have a little bit of experience doing it, it knows the signals to send it right away. So you see rapid improvement in, strength, power and stuff right away. So, experiencing those newbie gains that's what gets everyone like bought in like high school and stuff too. So it's fun.
To piggyback off the buy-in, what do you like? What's your go-to experience then when, let's just say, someone isn't buying into it, and it's someone that wants, and I'm not even saying the product, I'm just saying they can't keep themselves accountable, they can't hold themselves accountable. How do you approach that? Because I feel like that's a hard, there's like a middle that you have to sort of play in, because you can't let them fuck off because they won't ever do the workout. And then maybe if you get a little too hard, maybe they get turned off. So I don't know what your approach is. Or
Yeah, I mean, my approach, you kind of got to let them fuck off for a little bit and then kind of have like a serious conversation with them. And, you know, always pulling it back. You know, there's something called motivational interviewing that like you learn in school and stuff, but always kind of pulling it back to their goals. And a lot of people say, they tell you what their goals are, but they're not really their goals. They don't, and sometimes people don't know what their goals are until they kind of start training and realize what their struggles are. 'Cause they haven't like done it enough to like really figure out, oh, every time I try to do this, like this gets in the way. You know what I mean? So it's like finding what that thing is that gets in the way. And usually it's like I said, like either something like personal or like habit, something that like is preventing them from like stringing, you know, 3 weeks or 4 weeks together. So yeah, like uncovering that. And also, like I said, like really trying to build a connection with them, and pulling it back to like, okay, this is like, you told me like, these are your goals. Like how committed are you to this? Like, why is that important to you? And like really trying to kind of, like I said, just really connecting to them and finding their why. As corny as this all sounds, like that's really what it's all about. Is
Their
really
actual
finding,
why, not what they said was.
Exactly. Whether they're giving you smoke screens or not, like actually finding out, like uncovering, and sometimes that takes time. And the other thing too is like they have to be receptive for help.
Yeah.
Right. That's like a prerequisite. Like you can't help someone who's not receptive to your help.
Bringing the horse to the water can't make it drink.
Yeah.
I've been saying that a lot the last week.
yeah, well, it's applicable, right? Yeah, it's very much.
Like just like when you guys were talking to Sam, like he was kind of explaining it. Like the person has to want to quit using or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's a drug addict, so it's like same exact concept.
Yeah. You can't force it.
Fuck. Nah,
I feel like too, with your line of work too, is if they're coming to you, they have some part of a buy-in. They may be dragging their feet a little bit, but
exactly.
like once they're coming to you, they're ready to go. It's not like you're knocking at people's doors and like, come on, you're coming for a run. Like, who the hell are you? I'm not running.
Yeah. So there's, you know, it's like I gotta put content out there and, you know, cast a net and see who kind of responds to it. But then they do need to be kind of coming to you in some degree for sure.
Yeah, I mean, because you're still, you know, you're in sales, you're selling yourself, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to get clients, but you know, in order to make that sale, that they've bought in, you know, it's not like dragging. Joe didn't show up at the gym last night because he was crying over soccer. And I was giving him shit today. But
now we're missing Campese's class.
We are missing, but it's all good.
Right.
This is, hey man, it's
we're celebrating your win.
We're celebrating.
I wasn't ready to go back to training yet anyway.
No, for sure.
I think you've earned it.
And I trained 6:30 yesterday.
I know. I'm still giving you shit because I didn't know.
He goes, dude. He goes to me yesterday.
He's on your ass. He's holding you accountable. Dude, he's ready.
He comes up to me. He goes, "Where were you last night?" And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, I was really pissed that Italy lost, but I was like, oh, he's talking about jiu-jitsu. I was like, I didn't go last night. But if I went last night,
you probably needed to go last night.
If I went last night, bro. I was not me last night, dude. It was bad. It lasted until this morning, and then around 9 o'clock, I was like, all right, this is really gay.
So what happened? Were they
like text messages after
No, dude, bro. Italy has won 4 World Cups in a row. Or excuse me, that's a lie. Has won 4 World Cups in total. Okay. They're one
which
of the
is a lot.
Which is a lot. Brazil's 5 and Germany has 4. Dude, they are a staple in soccer, right? There's always, you talk about the big nations. It's going to be Italy, England, Germany, Spain, France. Like those are like the staples, right? Brazil, Argentina.
It's pretty crazy because it's a small country.
Small country, right?
Yeah,
bro. 3 now 3. Before yesterday, it was 2 missed World Cups in a row. That's unheard of for like a big team. And then yesterday, all they had to do was win. Okay.
So they didn't even make it in the tournament?
They didn't even make it for the 3rd fucking time.
In a row.
Wow. That's embarrassing.
What's going
on? There's a lot. Actually, you want to know what's going on?
Yeah.
A lot of people at the top of the federation not holding themselves accountable. And by that, I mean, no, seriously, let's tying it back to what we're talking about. arrogance and not thinking that they need a change. Thinking because what happened with the old guard, like the older Italian soccer, like when it was in its prime and its peak and the top, thinking that that's going to translate now, but you're not motivating the youth. And the youth, you can make the argument that the youth of today isn't as motivated, right? That's one of the arguments, but you can't tell me why one country is struggling, but the others aren't. Like Spain, France, and England, they don't have this problem. Germany, they don't have this problem. So what's the issue? The issue is the old guard. They just don't want to admit that their time is up.
Okay.
That's what it is. So they're not holding themselves accountable.
Damn boomers.
Damn boomers. and then you want to know what that does? That does this to me. If you took my blood pressure yesterday, bro, the doctors would have been like, you need to go to the hospital.
Freaking steam coming out of your ears.
But you know what's so funny, dude? And I don't know if this is just a competitive thing in me. Like, why, if I take the 10,000 foot view of it, why the fuck am I getting angry at soccer, dude?
No, it does seem silly. Like, your life is affected by something that has essentially nothing to do with you.
Nothing to do with you.
But it's like, it's awesome you have that passion, for the sport, and like you're a fan. Like, I think there's value in that too.
Yeah,
and
there
it's,
is.
It's a cool thing to have.
It is a cool thing to have, except I did tell myself that I'm not watching the World Cup and I'm done with soccer. So I did that little on-off bullshit, you do.
He says that. I don't believe it.
Yeah, dude, a lot of my friends don't believe it. One's like, you're going to watch it the first fucking game. Or maybe. Yeah,
I'll watch the highlights, I guess.
I've pretty much completely tuned out of sports. Besides MMA, like, I watch MMA because it's like...
Well, do you also watch MMA to get better, or do you just like it?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I watch it to, like, see what they're doing, so it is helping me like gather intel and like see new techniques or like see strategies, but you ultimately just become a fan too. But like, I'm not like a hardcore fan, but I never really was a hardcore fan of any sport. Like, even growing up, like, I watched football, I watched NFL. I don't watch NFL at all anymore. Like, I'm a Giants fan, but like,
nothing to be a fan about, really. I'm a Giants fan,
but
too.
even when they were like, when I was younger, like, I did watch, but I was never like a hardcore fan.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, at the end of the day, who cares? Like, it's not my life, I don't know. I always liked playing the sport a lot more and like being in it than like watching someone else do it.
I agree. I feel like that's a lot of especially like just athletes or competitors. They want to be in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe that's like what makes me want to be a competitor, who knows. You
want to know, if you break it down, I'm breaking it down to myself right now. Think about being a fan, okay? So you're a fan of something, diehard fan. It doesn't have any effect on your life, but you give it power, right? So it's the perception. You're perceiving yourself as better in that sport than your friends or whomever that support other teams.
What do you mean, perceiving yourself better?
Because your team wins, so you're better. My team is better than your team.
Okay.
But like, it has no, like, you're not a better person than the other person. You just support a team that's happens to be better than your friend's team. And then that becomes a little bit of a rivalry. And like, that's where I really, because
that was funny, because in college, I went to college in Philadelphia. So we had everyone from the NFC East, like, in my hallway.
Yeah.
We had Eagles fans, Cowboys fans, Giants fans. That was probably at the peak of, like, when I did watch sports the most, or football. And you're so happy if the Eagles lost, or if the Cowboys lost. Yeah. But it was just fun, and like another way to like bust your friend's balls, you know?
That's the biggest thing.
And that's like what made it fun for me. That's when I liked it the most.
Yeah. it's like weird, bro.
Yeah.
It's like weird. Like, you just fucking, I don't know. Now I'm thinking about this too. I don't know. Maybe it's not worth it.
There's got to be some sort of psychology behind that.
There has to be.
Why it's so popular, and like,
I can tell you, I've never been big in sports. In high school, my friends, football Sunday was their thing, and I'm like over there, I'm like antsy trying to do shit. I'm like, I gotta go. I can't do this. I can't sit here for 8 hours just drinking beer the whole time.
I need to be like doing something. And you're a guy that works with your hands too. When
I go to parties and like, this is my favorite story. I did my first jiu-jitsu competition at Mikey Main and Paul DeLiso in LA, Crazy Nationals. We stayed at Airbnb the last night. We moved to 2 different Airbnbs. We get there, and this girl's coffee table was in the box, unassembled. I put it together for her.
Found something to do. There you go.
That's fun to me. At parties when like something's broken, I'm like trying to fix it. I don't know. I can't sit still. But like I can't watch football. My friends love it. I'm not throwing shade at anyone that does. I don't understand it. It doesn't click to me. Cool.
During the time between like COVID until last year, I was a biomedical tech. So
nice.
Same thing. I was like, oh, this is awesome. Like I get to work with my hands. Like if I put like something together that takes like 2 hours, whatever, like it didn't even feel like work.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Fun.
And it's fun. It's like, and it was funny too. Like when I would look at, you take something apart and you see like the circuit boards and stuff, like your first instinct is like, whoa, like that's overwhelming just seeing a circuit board for some reason. But then like once you know what to do, it's like the easiest thing in the world. It's like, oh, all I do is unplug these 5 things and plug in on the new one, you know? And it's like 95% of people just like look at it and they're like, oh, I can't do that. You know what I mean? But it's like, if you just paid attention and just did it a couple times, you'd realize how easy it is, you know? But
he had a bulb out and he was going to the store. I'm like, I'm going to walk you through on how to do this. It was a tail light
bulb.
Yeah.
In your car.
Oh, no. Okay.
And he called me freaking out because it was a whole fucking thing.
No. So let me tell you why I called freaking out, right? So what I did, I was like, all right, dude, let me just change the bulb. I don't need to pay someone to do it. It's probably easy. So I did it on YouTube. I got the bulb and I was like, that's fucking easy. Just nice little what is it called, socket wrench. Pop it out, and then I should be able to just take the light, twist it, pop it out. This is easy. So I get the socket wrench. I pop it out. I'm like, awesome. I'm doing well. I take the light and I go, that's not what it looks like in the fucking thing.
Been there many times.
So I go, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I have a light out, like the light's out. I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. So I called Timmy. I'm like, bro, it's not even the same fucking thing. He goes, Joe.
Wait, you get the wrong bulb?
No, it's the
took the wrong.
No, like
screw, was it?
Not the screw. It's like the video showed it that you would take like some sort of clip and unclip it.
And it wasn't the same model?
No, it wasn't. But it was the same bulb, just the back of it was different. So I was like, what do I do? And you're like, Joe, did you try twisting it? And I was like, yeah, I have. I'm trying to fucking twist it. He goes, and I don't know what you did, but you were like, Joe, do it like a quarter twist. I was like, okay. And it just goes click. And I was like, motherfucker.
No, I mean, that's the other side of it is like experience and like you become very like, okay, I've never looked at this piece of equipment before, but I can kind of figure it out way fast. You have you develop like a technical eye.
So.
Yeah. It's the same thing when it comes to fighting too. Is like
you
different opponent,
but
you're starting to see its patterns. Pattern recognition.
You've seen different attacks. Or you've seen different stances. Like okay, when he does this, he has these options.
Yeah,
if he's standing like that, he has these different attacks or. He's going to be better at defending this just by the nature of his stance or whatever. So,
you want to know? I was watching a video this today with Mikey posted on his Instagram. It was Marcelo Gracie. Marcelo Garcia versus something.
It was like the absolute tournament he did. Yeah.
And just look, if you never watched jiu-jitsu and you're seeing all those movements, you're like, what the fuck is he doing? And then when you do jiu-jitsu, you may not be at Marcelo's level, but you can see where he's going.
Yeah.
And like, obviously he's like 15 steps ahead, but it makes sense to you. So it's like the same thing. You just got to see it and do it.
Well, that's the like crazy thing about jiu-jitsu. Like pretty much anyone could be good at it, right?
Yeah.
Like if you can like just train it enough where you have those sequence of attacks or like, moves developed and it's just like everyone can walk, right? Mm-hmm. So everyone's like, you put one foot in front of the other and everyone's going to be proficient at walking.
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
It's just that, but it's more steps.
Do you feel like sometimes though, and I don't know if this is what everyone feels, but because everyone else around you is getting better as well, it seems like you're like, you're getting better, but it doesn't seem like you're getting better. Do you ever have that?
Yeah, like in the gym.
Yeah,
because you're like, why am I getting better so slowly? And you're just realizing like, oh, everyone else around me, like all the tide is rising. The biggest way to tell is like someone who stops showing up and they come back after like 6 months and you're just like styling on them.
Yeah.
And like at that point, maybe you guys were neck and neck.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, oh yeah, I'm getting better.
Yeah, for
you know?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
So it's like, Yeah, sometimes it can be hard to recognize that because everyone's getting better together, right? And also like it slows down. So like as you know, everyone at the top like is getting very small increment, you know, of better versus like from white belt to purple belt, the jumps are bigger.
So huge, so huge.
Yeah, but like black belt to 3-stripe black belt, it's like if you're that much better, it's impressive.
So you just have to show up.
That's the thing too. It's
literally
like
at the black belt level, it just seems like showing up and like you're gonna learn these little things and that's kind of where I'm at now with stuff. Is it's like you learn like, oh, that little thing's right there that whole time. How did I not see that? It's like, duh. You know, it's not even like specific moves anymore, but it's like that, like, oh, I had my hips completely the wrong spot. You know, it's in the moves you do routinely. Like, oh, that's the better way to do it.
Those, I mean, even in my fight, there was like 5 things. I was like, oh, I could have easily locked up like a side triangle there or whatever. You know,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're
when
talking
I
about.
came over the top of them when I was attacking the Americana.
I thought that was going to be one of the
I'm like, why didn't I thought to do it too in the fight. I was like, oh, I could definitely lock a side triangle here, and I was like, like I didn't feel like super confident in it, so I didn't do it. And then looking back, I'm like, why the fuck didn't I do it? You know what I mean?
Nah, but hey, man, I mean, like that's easier. Sure, like you said, it's easier to look at yourself afterward, right? It's easier for a fan to be like, oh, that was there, but when the adrenaline is there, you're the one who's getting thrown. Partly, you're throwing punches, you're getting punched.
Yeah,
it's so much harder.
That's where I think like having a good guard is so important because it's like, all right, if I end up in like the worst position on my back, at least I can defend myself. Which was like that gave me a lot of confidence in that first round when I did that shitty takedown. I did like a body lock takedown to the side. I never do it on. But and it didn't work out and I ended up on my back. But I immediately was in like a guard with his arms trapped and he couldn't.
Yep. You had your hooks in.
He couldn't hurt. I'm like, oh, he can't hurt me. You know what I mean? Like he's got to deal with my guard if I'm on my back. So
yeah,
it always just gives you that like confidence, you know.
Yeah.
I can always reverse the position, or I can always get back to my feet, or I can always protect. At the very, very least, I'm gonna not get hurt.
Yeah,
you know, I'm not gonna take any damage,
and then buy enough time to get back up. That's the funny thing too with getting like a stud wrestler who's never done jiu-jitsu before. Like, sure, they'll take you down. What are they doing after that?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And they're almost getting subbed, and they're like, "Wait, maybe I don't want to take this guy down."
Yeah, right.
You know?
Yeah,
that's exactly my coach at 10 Planet. He's a black belt, and
was that the one that was at the fight?
Yeah,
what's his name again?
Angel.
He seemed like a really chill guy.
Awesome guy. Yeah. He was like, you know, I fought a wrestler, really strong wrestler. I knew I wasn't going to stop his takedowns, but every time he took me down, he's in a rubber guard, like about to get subbed, and then he just stopped. He just got up and stopped taking.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, fuck that shit, man. No, that's crazy.
Like I don't even know what's going on. You know?
Especially rubber guard too. That's a very unique jiu-jitsu position.
Yeah,
you know?
That's the cool thing about being in a 10 Planet is like learning like their system to. You know, because we hear about these things like lockdowns and rubber guard positions, but we don't know really the in-depth nuances and stuff, you know? So it's been cool learning like a new system. So it's been fun.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah. And the other thing I really like about 10 Planet is that they have a system for everything. They have like names for everything. So when you go to learn something, it's very universal, the terminology and stuff, and it's unique to them, and it helps you learn faster because it's like, okay, I know this is pimp hand. Every time I push the knee like this, it's called the pimp hand.
Pimp hand.
And it's like now if someone says pimp hand, I'm like, oh yeah, I got a pimp hand. Like, and all it is you're pushing on the knee to like give yourself space to get to like a half guard basically to free your knee. It's you push their knee like this, so it's like.
I like that too because they're unique. They're unique and simple names,
and they're complicated. Like they're also like funny too, so you remember them.
Pimp hand, bro. Yeah. I'm a pimp hand people from now on.
So what position are you in doing that?
So if you're like, I'm on bottom half guard and my knee's still trapped. Yeah. Like you have your knee clamping my bottom leg. I'm gonna place with my palm up like a C post right on your knee, and push your knee so I can free my bottom my bottom name.
Pimp hand.
Yeah, instead of
use your
slapping
pimp
them
hand.
hoes, you just pushing the knee out. Pimp hand.
Joe's slapping hose over here.
Hey, I'm not doing anything of the sort, brother. I did not. No,
Cannot comprehend to that.
No. That's funny as shit.
Yeah, they have super funny names. They have like crackhead control and stuff, but it's but at the end of the day, it makes sense because like that move is like they call it that because it like keeps their face away. So like you're framing on their face. So it's like if you were fighting a crackhead that was trying to bite you, they wouldn't be able to.
You know what?
It's called crackhead control.
Listen to these fucking things. Like,
it's funny.
Definitely Eddie Bravo made all this shit up for sure. Hey, bro, we just make that crackhead control. It reminds me when I was trying to fight a crackhead on the way to Rogan. Fucking guy. Like,
he's the man. He's super cool, Eddie Bravo.
Wait, have you ever met him?
Yeah, he was down for, they had, it was called the Eclipse at 10 Planet. They had like a 10-year anniversary, this whole thing. And a lot of my coaches are friends with him. So
That's fucking
he
sick.
comes by to all.
So you met him?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's mad chill?
Yeah.
Did you get to roll with him?
No, I didn't.
I don't think he rolls much anymore.
Yeah,
I know he's
I don't know. I don't think he was rolling, but he was, I actually competed in front of him. We were doing, like an in-house tournament. It's called Thursday Night Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay.
So I competed on that, and it was like a special event that night. They had like a comedy show and stuff after, so it was cool.
That's
at the
sick.
school?
Yeah, it was actually they had a venue they rent out for that one, but it's
cool.
normally at the school.
Was it just Rogan's place down there? He has a comedy cell.
It wasn't there.
Okay.
It wasn't there. But that comedy venue is awesome.
Yeah.
The Mothership.
The Mothership.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
went
it's called.
to Kill Tony there.
Yeah?
Yeah. Have you ever seen Kill Tony?
I have. Yes.
Okay, it's so funny. Yeah, when it was awesome show. It was actually this guy like killed it. Bucket pull killed it.
like
Became a regular. He got a golden ticket.
no shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Can you
Forget his name.
can you just get on Kill Tony even if you're not a comedian? Like,
Yeah,
if they
that's
pick
the whole
you?
point of it.
Oh no shit.
Well, you got to put your
Sign
name
up.
in the bucket.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got to get your name pulled.
dude.
Billy tried to get on when he was there.
Oh,
and
my.
we were praying.
I'm not
we were
surprised at all.
praying that he would get on because he would get on. And it would have been so funny because he would have been taking up another comedian's spot who's like actually an aspiring comedian.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they would have been like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
And
like,
he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm just here to fuck around."
he would have said something that would be not funny at all that he thought would be funny.
Dude, that
And then they would just shit on him. The interview, he would kill the interview though.
Yeah. Dude, oh my god, he would do that. He would kill the interview. That's great.
Yeah.
Oh man. So
But-
it seems with Texas, what are you seeing as the major differences between the old dirty Jersey and Texas?
What, just like in general?
In
living
general,
there?
yeah. Like, what have you been like? Give me
okay.
nightlife. Give me people. Give me everything.
Oh.
Food. Yeah.
Oh.
A lot of barbecue down
See,
there.
here's the thing. I
Yeah.
feel like most people when they leave Jersey, they're like, "Oh, it's not the same food." But I feel
No,
like
the
down
food's-
by Austin, it's like it's not the same, but it's still good.
And do they have
Yeah.
that southern drawl?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Like native Austin
Yeah.
people? Yeah. A lot of Mexicans.
A lot of Mexicans. Nice.
It's hot.
So, what's like you're really like sweating your balls off each day?
Yeah, I mean, right now it's probably like, it's got to be pushing. I mean, it was like 90 degrees the day before I left.
Fuck.
But that was like the first
In
time
March.
it was like 90. Yeah. But now it's probably like, it's going to be hot when I go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it dry or humid?
It's humid, not as humid as New Jersey.
All right, good.
A couple standout things I noticed is like the clouds like coming. This is like weird to say. The sky seems bigger. First of all, I don't even know. Like you could just got to be there, and it's just like this. I guess because there's not as much mountains, it's more flat, so you can like see further away.
And it's
So
probably
just,
not
like,
as
the sky
congested
is
there.
huge. Yeah, there's like outside the city, it's just, not as much going on for sure. But there's a lot of developed towns and stuff too. So especially around Austin. And like the clouds come and go. Like here, like it was cloudy all day and the clouds like kind of stayed. They hang out. And down there, it's like it'll be cloudy. 6 hours later, clear skies, sun's out.
man.
And then 6 hours later again, it'll start raining. It's like a microclimate almost. You know? So
Jesus
it's a
Christ.
little weird with that, but it's cool. The people are, I guess, in general, a little bit nicer. You know,
Surprise.
yeah. Everyone around here is like they got somewhere they're trying to go. You're kind of in their way, type deal.
Yeah.
But down there, it's a little. The customer service a little bit slower, We'll say that. That's something you notice. Like, you're like, come on,
leave Jersey.
Yeah, take your time, bud. Like, let's go. You know, it's like people take their sweet old time a little bit.
That's great.
Yeah, but it's cool. You know, overall, it's great. I like it. Yeah.
Good.
I think most people like it down there. So,
dude, Texas does seem like a fun. I mean, I've only been to Dallas, Fort Worth. That's all.
I've actually haven't been there.
Yeah.
I've really only been to Austin.
But Texas is so fucking big that like
Massive.
Driving to Dallas from Austin is probably
3 hours.
Jesus Christ, dude.
That's close in Texas. I feel like.
Yeah, right? I mean, Houston is 3 hours away, but the other way. Dallas is north, and then San Antonio is pretty close. Like it's like a little over an hour.
Damn. And then, like, isn't it like from one side of Texas to the other is like a 10-hour drive or something?
Oh yeah, I'd say at least, right? Because one side, think about it, one side's like complete desert.
Yeah.
Right, and
you're by New Mexico on one, and you're by Louisiana on the other.
Yeah, it's so
Louisiana,
far.
Louisiana,
Texas is huge. It's got to be like the size of what, like 10 New Jerseys.
Jeez,
at least,
right? Yeah, for sure. Probably
it might be
more.
bigger.
I think it's bigger. Yeah. New Jersey looks like a little fucking.
But there's so many people in New Jersey.
Dude, it's crazy. And that's probably why we're always on top of each other. That's probably why we're so ordinary.
Yeah.
That or we have all those teeth and no toothbrush.
Dude, all right, now I got to ask ChatGPT how many jerseys fit in.
What is your guess?
I'm going to say 25 New Jersey.
25?
I'm going to say 25. Right. Texas is fucking huge. I'm going to say 25. 15.
15. All right, let's see. It's thinking. Square footage. 30.8.
30 New Jerseys?
30 New Jerseys.
31 if you round
30 dirties.
30 dirty jerseys.
Damn.
30 dirty jerseys.
You get Guido ass out of here.
Oh, that's the thing. You don't get like Guido people or like the whole Italian American right now. Which is like, we're so. I was thinking about that the other day. It was like, whenever like we're talking about like an Italian American person, my mom like will say like, oh yeah, he's a Ginzo or he's a Guam. Like
Ginzo or Guam. I fucking love it.
We're Italian American too. Like my mom, but it's just like funny because it's like,
it is true though. You're a Ginzo or Guam. Right? Hey man,
but it's funny how like you can say like a derogatory term toward Italians, but
because we don't give a shit.
Yeah,
we don't care, bro. We only care if we lose in soccer. We don't fucking care
after
about
The Sopranos came out, everyone wants to be an Italian from Jersey.
Come on. Yeah. You guys don't have that.
We wear with pride.
You guys have cowboys down there, right? You don't have the mafia cowboys.
Yeah.
Are there actual legitimate cowboys down there?
Yeah.
That's insane.
There's ranches in Texas. Like, what do you mean?
No, but I mean just like walking around the city.
That's what a cowboy is, right? Someone who like lives and works on a ranch. Yeah.
Probably not so much in the city.
See people with like cowboy boots and hats, but it's like a style thing there too.
Yeah.
You know, like you put on your fancy hat and your fancy boots when you're going out.
Bro, fucking
dancing boots.
Do you have dancing boots yet? No, shit. Yeah. You're dancing.
They're expensive. I want to get though. They're like $200.
Yeah.
I got to get a pair.
Do you have a hat at least?
Nope.
Oh, the hats are good. I have one. I bought it.
They're expensive.
I have like a sombrero.
Oh yeah.
So I might have,
Billy.
I mean, it gets hot down there. You got to keep the sun off somehow.
Oh, this is Billy Van Dyke. Yo, dude. I went to the stockyards in Fort Worth and bought a fucking. This was back when I was like 2018, and I bought a hat, dude. It's the best hat. Like, it's a nice hat. Like, it's worth it. It's
I could see you, like, I've tried on boots. Actually, we stopped in Tennessee on the way down in Nashville, and we were, like, trying on boots and stuff. They had a store there. And I was like this close to getting a pair.
Fuck.
I'm like, all right, I'm going to order these online, the right style. And then I just...
So, fun fact about Nashville. You know how everyone goes there and wears cowboy hats?
Yeah.
So, the waiter, who's a native, told us that that's the number one way that everyone knows you're not from Nashville. So
why, they don't really wear?
They don't wear cowboy hats down there. So he's like, yeah, if you wear a cowboy hat, we know you're from outside Nashville or just Tennessee in general. I go, so what? We were like, what do you guys wear? He goes, we wear a lot of John Deere hats. I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm not going out with a John Deere hat.
You know, I was thinking, like, what is there to do in Nashville off the strip? Like, is there like anything going on there?
Shoot guns. That's it.
Yeah,
no, that's it. Shoot guns.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure there's more to do.
That's why I like Austin. Austin has like, they have the downtown, they have 6th Street.
Yeah.
And they have so much more.
Yeah.
You know, there's like, there's so much to do. Like,
fuck.
Yeah, it's awesome. I can't. We're gonna go like tubing down the river when I get back with my team.
God damn. Tubing down the river.
My buddy that I train with lives like literally on the river. It's like an hour south of Austin.
Fuck. So you got like a whole like fight team that you're training with there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's awesome. They're great.
You're all fucking going. You're going through the tough of it together, right? Yeah. Awesome. And then you go tubing. Fuck, man. Try to beat the shit out of each other on the tubes while you're going down.
Well, you probably will.
Yes. Fuck yeah. Oh man. So when's your next fight?
Or I guess I want to fight a lot this year, so I'm hoping to fight like 5 times.
5 times in a year? That's sick. Isn't that like unheard of in pro fighting or no?
Not at like the regional level like this.
Okay.
I think it's like because you want to make a name for yourself, so you don't want to like you don't want people to forget about you basically. So you want to be in their minds, you know. So fighting frequently and like also you want to rack up a bit of a record, right? Mm-hmm. You want to be 5-0, 6-0, like that's when you really start getting noticed. So trying to get after it this year, you know, I'm not getting any younger. It'd be different if I was like 19. You know what I mean? But I'm 29, about to be 30. So, like, I need to go.
There is a good amount of UFC fighters, though, that are pretty, like, it's called them older. Yeah. I won't say old.
No, but it's more difficult getting in. They'd rather sign, you know, a 22-year-old that's 6-0.
Yeah. Because then they have
a 31-year-old that
a decade. They know that this guy can
they can
perform.
Build you up. Yeah. They can, you know, sell you a little bit better. So, you know, I'm realistic with it all. But that's
you know what you should do? You should show up.
What I got to do. You got to be undeniable to get in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to, and even then, sometimes people don't get in.
You know what? You just gotta post. You just gotta like hashtag Dana White. That's when we'll tag Dana White.
Just be as obnoxious as possible. Yeah, with Dana White.
Bro. Literally, just throw a dolly through a fucking bus. Yeah, right. Throw a dolly through a bus. You know what I mean? Like I don't.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah, Conor McGregor. No, but I all kidding aside, for sure, get that record up. You know, just keep fighting the way you're fighting.
Yeah. So, I don't know where it'll be or whatever. Like, could be anywhere in the country. So,
is there a big fight promotions down in Austin at all?
Yeah, there's one. I think they're mainly in Houston. It's called Fury.
Okay.
Fighting Championship.
They sound familiar.
Not CFFC. It's a different one.
Yeah, no, it's just called Fury, not Caged Fury.
Got it.
Yeah. No, they're pretty big. They're probably not as big as CFFC, but pretty close behind. They're also on Fight Pass too, which is great.
Well, so
good exposure.
Those are all feeders into because Fight Pass is owned by UFC, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're getting at least like broadcasted on, you know, with the same content, which is good. And it's getting like a lot of people to see your stuff, which is, you know, that's the name of the game. Yeah.
Do you guys at your regional level, do you see a lot of like shit talking amongst the fighters, or is it more just let me focus on establishing my brand and winning?
Yeah, no, you don't see it a lot. I mean, very occasionally you'll see that going on. Some people do it to kind of try to sell the fight, and then some people just do it because they're annoying, I guess. I don't know. But like, I'm all for it if it's helping build the fight up and stuff. But like, if it's not really gonna have any net effect, then it's like, okay, what are we doing?
Have you ever had anyone like reach out to you in the DMs being like, I'm gonna fucking beat this shit out of you?
No. Yeah. I've had someone like kind of talk crap like after the fight, which I think is lame. Even more lame.
Yeah.
You know, but it's just kind of like
after
whatever.
The fight.
Yeah, and then it's like, okay,
win?
and it's like, okay, let's rematch then. It's like, no.
Damn.
No, you had your chance. I beat you.
Yeah. So it's like, all right, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, fuck them. Fuck these people, man.
You're gonna be
that's coward.
Pissed.
That's coward. You couldn't even talk shit before the fight.
But it's good.
Or in the fight.
Young in my career, so
there's
chances for rematch.
You know what, man? You know what you should do? You should next weigh in just come in with like a toy chainsaw, like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre with a butcher. People are like, "Yo, who the fuck is this guy, dude?"
Hanging from a gold chain.
Yeah.
Did you see Walter? What's his name? Walter Walker.
No,
Brazilian dude.
No.
Who had the chain with the heel. 'Cause he was heel hooking everyone.
That's fucking
That heavyweight? You guys didn't see
hilarious.
him?
No, that's funny.
Yeah, he's like he's heavyweight in the UFC, and he's like legit like from standing positions, like falling back on heel hooks and heel hooking people.
Bro,
It's
dude,
insane.
that's insane.
Yeah,
That's like
yeah, like,
goodbye
no
your
one's doing
knee, dude.
Yeah,
Dude, fuck that.
and it's just so risky because like if you don't get it, they're literally standing on top of you, ready to pound your face in.
Yeah,
Like,
I
you
would
gotta
do that. If
balls.
someone was trying to just pop off my fucking knee, that's going to be my reaction if you don't get it.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
And dude, some people just let their shit break. Like
Yeah, people are ridiculous like that.
even in amateur fights, I've like cracked elbows and shoulders and stuff, and like
Really?
people just go ahead, keep going.
Yeah,
You
fuck
know?
it. Yo, I met
fighting.
the shout out Joao Assis. I still got to come out to Cali, but Joao Assis.
Is that the Guns and Geese?
Yeah,
guy?
Guns and
Okay.
Geese, and
Yeah.
and both Gregs. I still got to go out to Washington. We got to go to Washington. We gotta do a shows with them. But Joao was telling a story because he's like a 7-time, or he's a ADCC champ or IBJF, one of the two. But he's like a world champ, and he was telling a story. I think someone broke his ankle in a tournament. He just let it happen.
Yeah.
He's like,
going.
He's like, I'm not gonna tell
Didn't
him.
lose.
I was like, all right, yeah, you're right.
That's why chokes are king.
Dude, yeah, dude, that's actually what they
absolutely.
teach
They're
you.
asleep.
Dude, that's what they teach you.
Yeah.
It was the most badass
Especially
thing
in
ever.
self-defense. Like someone's trying to actually kill you, like go ahead, break my arm. Like I don't care.
Dude, that's what he did. Joao was like, it was such a badass comment. He's like, bro, he's like, in a street fight, he's like, you break my arm, I'm still gonna fucking try to kill you.
100%.
Choke you out.
It's gonna be a little bit harder for me. But
Yeah.
Oh man.
yeah. I really don't even go for arm bars ever.
No.
That's something I want to develop more, but like
Billy the back, baby. You
Mounted,
get that back.
mounted
yeah.
arm
take it
bars is
back.
where it's at.
Yeah, mounted arm
Mounted
bars.
bars. As soon as you
Yeah.
lay down on the ground, arm bar. I mean, still submission. I'm not talking shit. Just especially MMA, street fight. You don't want to put yourself in that.
that's
Keep
the
the mount
difference you
position.
learn. I mean, from like going from jiu-jitsu to like actually training with the MMA guys.
Bro.
Like you value that top position a lot more. You know?
100%.
You think twice about like jumping on your back. You know?
100%. The craziest realization I ever had when sparring and doing jiu-jitsu was trying to take Bernard's back, and he just stood up, and I was like, oh, that's right, he can do that, and he's gonna do that.
Yeah.
Like he's not just gonna sit and turtle. I was like, what the fuck?
That's a thing. I'm training with a super tough wrestler right now, and he's like, you put him in a triangle, he's gonna pick you up every time,
Dude.
And it's like, okay, you're gonna get Rampage Jackson slammed if you don't like.
Can you do
address
that in the UFC or in
Yep.
pro fighting? You can do that, right?
Yep.
All right. Fuck.
Yeah, better hook that leg.
Yeah, dude. If I feel someone,
Yeah.
dude, if I
Cut
feel
that angle
someone
right away.
right,
Yeah.
that or just I'd let it go and just let's go somewhere
Get
else.
back up.
Fuck.
Yep.
Fuck. Yeah, I just get slammed, bro.
And right on the back of your head too.
Dude, you know what I've always like?
It's horrible.
What were from amateur to pro? What were some of the differences? Because I feel like you fought in
Like
a lot.
in the rules.
Yeah, because I feel like when you were fighting some of your pro matches, amateur matches that I saw, you were able to do almost everything except no ground and pound on the mount.
Yeah, it's like they have like stages. So novice, amateur, you have to wear shin pads, and you can't ground and pound to the face.
Okay.
And then once you get like 3 fights, then you're advanced, and then you could take off the shins, and then you're allowed to ground and pound, but you still can't elbow, and you still have the 3-minute rounds.
Wait, so MMA Pro League, that was amateur, and some of those guys were the first fight, and they weren't wearing shin pads.
So in New Jersey, this is where it gets tricky because the commissions are different.
Okay.
So with the New Jersey amateur rules are different than New York amateur rules.
Fun.
So with them, you never have to wear shin pads, but you're not allowed to head kick.
Oh.
So nothing that doesn't have pad is allowed to touch the head.
God damn.
But you're allowed to pick someone up and slam them on the back of their head from a triangle.
That makes sense.
The ground's padded. That's
but
why.
yeah.
Yeah, for legit.
But you can't cut them with an elbow.
Fuck.
You can only give them life-altering brain damage.
You can elbow them right in the chest, though.
Yeah, you don't paralyze them.
Yeah.
Don't kick them in the face. If you want to be kicked in the face, just go train with Lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that guy. You don't give a fuck.
Nothing was better. He shows up with 4-ounce gloves and no equipment on the first sparring day.
Dude.
We're like, oh, who's this guy? And he's just...
Dude, that is the hardest kick to the leg I've ever felt. With pads, by the way. He did it to me with pads, and I was like, this
He's
sucks.
so precise and like quick. Like, he's like hitting you before you can even react, which I think is part of the, why it hurts so much.
Yeah.
But I got a lot better going with him, man.
Yeah, you did, dude.
Like,
I watched you a couple of times with him.
really advanced my, I knew how to deal with a kickboxer that at least better, know, of that level.
Yeah, he's professional caliber, right?
Oh, yeah.
30 pro fights or something.
Yeah, he's fought a bunch.
Jesus Christ.
So 20 years experience.
Did you see a difference in where he came from in the Senegal type of style training than here, what we do in the U.S.?
Like the way he trains, or just the way he fights or spars?
Everything. And I feel like the way he spars is included in that when he comes with no pads and 4-ounce gloves.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit harder for sure than what we're used to. But that's also the generation above us, in general.
How old is he?
He's 40.
Christ almighty.
Damn.
Yeah, maybe 39, 40. It's right around there.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, I guess they just don't give a shit, right?
He's just, he looks like he's 25.
Yeah, dude, he literally does, bro.
He looks at my age. Yeah.
He does. He literally looks like he's in his 20s. And then it's really funny too.
He's so fast too. That's
so fast. He'll beat the shit out of you, and then while he's trying to coach you, he speaks broken English. So he's helping you, but it's almost like you're like a sage or something is giving you advice. Don't be mad. What do you mean don't be mad? I just got kicked 15 times. How am I not mad?
It's an important lesson.
Yeah.
Don't let your emotions.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, how is that in a fight? In a professional fight, let's just say someone lands something really good on you. You can't show it. How do you, where does that training come in?
How do you train that?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. It's just kind of something that's almost more like a mindset, you know, rather than a physical aspect you train. You have to, it's the same mindset as if someone does something illegal or cheats, you're not going to be complain to the ref. Mm-hmm. All that time you're wasting complaining to the ref, you could be getting back an advantage on your opponent. So obviously you don't want to be getting taken advantage of. You want to make sure the ref knows if something happens illegal to an extent, but you don't want to disregard the fight to you want to focus on what you can control. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So you're just that's at least my mindset. It's I'm always okay, something bad just happened. I lost a position, or, right off the rip, I missed a takedown. But it's okay, now what's the next thing? Okay, feet on the hips, tie him up, high, work on my guard, looking for submissions. I'm focused on the next thing. And that's just a mindset that goes into that's the way you train, into the way you fight.
Mm-hmm. That's important.
Something my coach is big on is just simple stuff, get your gear on in the right amount of time. Don't be taking more time than you need to, or have all the gear you need. Don't complain about stuff. Just show up, do what you got to do. He's big on that stuff.
That is important.
I think that stuff is what trains you.
Mm-hmm. That is important,
and that's all more the mental mindset stuff.
Absolutely.
Fuck that. And I feel too that you have to have that mental mindset because you're probably training a lot every day.
Oh yeah.
So you have to balance that. You're doing that along with the entrepreneurship, your business, right?
Yeah. It's a lot, but it's, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Exactly. And your goal, right, is to fight in the UFC, or is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Fuck yeah.
No, he wants to do pro and never touch the UFC.
Some people don't, man. Right? I would imagine not everyone.
I would say most people do, if they're fighting as a pro, but I mean, people who are either past that or whatever and still fight, or still, honestly, the people who inspire me the most are the people who have no intentions of fighting or competing and still train, just to I want to know. I just want to train, I want to know how to fight.
Why do you think that is the most inspiring for you?
Because I think it's a lot easier to be motivated if you're okay, I have an end goal to this all. You know what I mean? I have something I'm really working towards. But if you're just kind of training for fun, for the love of the game, it shows how much you love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is true. And also, I think I don't know about why you decided to do martial arts, but for me it was definitely just like a self-defense aspect. Like I want to learn how to fight.
Yeah,
like I didn't want to be there.
No, you don't want to be that guy who doesn't know how to fight. For sure.
No. No, it's funny because I still try to convince my buddies from home to do it, and they're like, "No, I ain't doing that shit." It's like, all right, I can kick your ass easily.
Yeah,
I can just pin you down, and you just be huffing and puffing, and just exhausted, and I can make you, mother's milk the crap out of you, and I'm just sitting there laughing.
I think a lot of people don't like realize that. You know what I mean? They're just like so like, oh, well, I'm just not gonna get in any fights.
I can bench press 225 for 15 reps. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's always what's funny to me is like people care so much about that they'll especially me as a strength coach, like they'll destroy their shoulders, just by like pushing through like either a load they're not ready for or like, not doing like proper care of their, of their body, and they don't care. They want to be able to bench 350.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, that's such an arbitrary goal. Like wouldn't you be happier if like you looked ripped and like you felt great, but like maybe your max was only like 285.
You're gonna beat the shit out of people. Still
pretty strong, and you can fuck people up or like whatever, like, and your body feels great and like you look great.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wouldn't you like that more?
Yeah,
I think people don't like they can't picture that. Maybe they just haven't pictured it, or like they don't think it's truly attainable. Like I don't know.
I think it's more. I think, like you said, it's a mindset thing. Most people, they think because they went so far one way into being out of shape that it's impossible or unattainable to get into shape. But it's like it's no different. What did you say when you first start something? You have those beginner gains or something.
Yeah, newbie gains,
right? Or just you have the biggest growth. And it just takes getting over that one initial hump.
Yeah, just a little bit of progress or whatever.
Yeah, and then you like sort of get addicted to it. Like, I'm not going to lie, man. Get like the MMA, jiu-jitsu or whatever, or Muay Thai. But even I've started to fall back in love with just going to the gym. That was starting to get a little mundane for me. Mm-hmm. But it's like, no, I love it. It's almost like a good addiction.
That mundaneness of the gym part it's always there. I used to lift all the time. I don't do shit anymore. I do the stuff at physical therapy because I kind of have to then, but like I have zero desire to get back into lifting. I know I need to. I want to
get back in there,
but I just zero motivation. So like I've like people that try to get in shape and say, find an athletic hobby. Like I stopped lifting and I started mountain biking and rock climbing. You can't do powerlifting and try to climb. It's totally different. And then I started jiu-jitsu. So like I was just doing all these sports that are so physically demanding.
And I think that's another thing is like people are just so used to like, oh, if I go to the gym and I'm a guy, like I have to do like bodybuilding type training or powerlifting. Those are like the two like ways that people train at like any normal gym. Mm-hmm. And it's like you're not a powerlifter or a bodybuilder. Why are you training like that? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you're better off training to like I said, like to feel and look good. You know what I mean? And
for what you're going to do in your day-to-day life.
Yeah. Like as long as you're doing some sort of resistance training and some sort of cardio / conditioning, like it can be different,
It can.
And it should be different depending on what your goals are.
Well, what I found myself doing recently is hopping back onto the fucking stationary bike, the sprint bike.
Fuck those things. I hate those.
But I've been doing.
Those are so good for you though.
Like the regular bike.
No, like
that you're just the Air 9.
Yeah,
like the fan bike.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
I've been make a man out of you.
Bro, yeah. Dude, it gets to the point where like I'm at the gym. Yeah, no, legit. It'll get to the point where like I'm talking to myself on the bike to get me through the last set, and like there's just people around me, but I'm tuning them out, so I look a little crazy because I'm.
If anyone judges you on that, fuck that.
Yeah. Everyone's a reason why they're always
you
open.
go hop on.
Dude.
You can say whatever you want on there.
Being open.
Yeah.
I was talking with Khalil, right? Khalil said, there's like different stages to do, right? So I've been doing 20 on, 90 off.
Okay.
So
that's more of like a power, type where you're repeating that power. So you're getting a long recovery and then you're hitting that like max power again. So it's developing like a different quality. than like if you were to do like 30 on, 30 off for 8 minutes or whatever.
Yeah. So what I'm doing now, and then I got the coach here. I got Coach Van Dyke here. So I've been doing 6 sets, 20 on, 90 off. And then maybe if I do it twice a week, I'll do the second one will just be 10 on, 60 off with 6 sets. But I'm just doing that my goal in that is to get my stamina back. And I will sort of want to simulate when you're in a round, so like a fighting round.
Here's what you should do to track your progress for that, especially the 10-second, what was it, 1090 or 10,
no, I do 2090 and 1060.
Yeah. You should pay attention to what your wattage, like your power output is.
Like the kilometers?
No, like there's like, it'll give you a power reading. So like how much power you're generating in watts.
Okay.
So you could do that, or you could track like your RPMs, because it's a fixed resistance, meaning like you can't change the resistance. It's the fan, right? So the faster you're spinning that fan, the more power you're going to produce. So you want to pay attention to, okay, how much power am I putting out when I'm fresh? And then am I hitting that basically every rep, right? And that's what, if I'm training, okay, I want to be, increase my ability to create power for a duration of time. Right, I'm going to keep doing that until I see that power drop off, and then as you get better trained, you'll see I can maintain that for more rounds.
More rounds,
and that's how you actually just like if you're bench pressing, I know how much weight I'm putting on the bar, right? So I know, okay, I did 225 for 10 reps. Now I hit 12 reps or 13 reps. Now I put on 235, and I'm doing that for 10 reps. I know I'm getting stronger, right? And that's everything. If we're going to improve, we need to make sure we have some sort of progressive overload, right? We're doing more, capable of more over time. Otherwise, we're kind of just, we're going off feel and we're just doing stuff because it's hard, but that doesn't mean it's getting better, right? Just like jiu-jitsu, like it could be really hard. You could have a really hard round, but like you didn't hit any new moves you've been working on or whatever. You didn't hit any like technical jiu-jitsu. It was just hard. Like, you were just underneath someone. It doesn't mean it was good.
Yeah, that's true. It wasn't effective. Okay, so that's good. I gotta look at the watts.
That would be my advice too.
Perfect. I'm looking at the watts. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at the kilometers an hour. And I was just trying. I was trying to look at speed, and I was trying to keep my ons at a minimum.
I mean, that's another thing. Yeah, you should pay it.
That's what I was trying to do. But then I was also in the last sets, I'm always like, and everyone's like, oh, all right, fuck.
And that's another thing is like, just track how you feel.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that was a 5, that was a 6 out of 10. That was an 8 out of 10, you know? And then I can see like, okay, it's getting easier and I'm doing the same amount of work, or, I want that session to be an 8 out of 10 every time. So I know I'm like hitting it hard enough.
Yeah. Makes sense. Okay. Good shit.
That's the biggest thing I see with like, people before they're working with a coach is just not like tracking their stats. That's like the most simple thing you could do. That's like huge.
Yeah,
very important. Very important.
That's one thing. Like when people are always my friends in the past, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm weighing my food. I've never weighed my food." So like I had a friend who was very very good shape, very health nut, and he would measure, like he would have a scale, and the grams, and it would be to like the fucking gram, and I'm like, dude, I'm just making some pasta here. Like, what are we doing here?
Of course you pick pasta.
Yeah, for sure, pasta. Dude, I lived with 2 Italians, man. That's all we ate. But I was like, damn, like this guy is actually measuring his food, like how much yogurt to oats and all that shit. Like, he was in good shape.
Yeah, I think that's some like good for everyone to know how to do. I don't think like everyone needs to do it all the time. It's good because you really understand what you're putting in your body, you know, and you really have like I thought same thing. Like I was saying earlier, people like their perception is greater than actually what they're doing. Like, oh yeah, I eat like enough protein, and then it's like, oh, I'm only getting like 60 grams a day. You know what I mean? I got to try to bump that up. So it is eye opening, and you understand like, okay, I was eating this stuff. I thought it was healthy, but all this has this many calories or whatever, and you start like, okay, I'm actually reading labels when I go to the store now. Like, how many people just don't even pay attention to that?
Well, how about just American food in general? Like, if you don't know what you're buying, it's absolute shit.
And even knowing how to read a label, like they'll see the calories, but it's like, okay, maybe this is like 4 servings in one. And like, if you don't like know to
It
look
says
for
the
that.
serving size calories is like 50.
Yeah, like
this
maybe
is
a
low.
serving size is
Actually,
half
it's
of
got
this.
50 servings in it. Like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of like a loophole that the the marketing teams do, so
Yep.
they can
like-
promote their and sell their stuff.
Like Pringles.
Yeah.
Pringles. I think the serving size
It's
is
probably like 10 chips
10
or something.
chips. Good. That thing is gone in the first.
Oh,
fucking,
yeah.
like no one's
you're still
eating this
hungry.
Yeah, bro.
And you just had like 1,200 calories at least.
Yeah.
It's like they're engineered to be addicted to it.
Literally.
Well, we were
it's packing the most amount of calories for the least amount of volume.
They also engineer the flavor to, like, you can't have one chip.
No,
You can't.
Yeah, that's why I don't like that Oreos. Like I don't
Also,
buy it. Like,
I had this conversation with
can't.
someone.
What am I going to eat? A serving size of Oreos is 2 cookies. Who's going to eat 2
You can't,
Oreos?
no, fuck that. I can't
No
have them
one.
in the house. We devour them every time. I had a conversation with someone yesterday about this, though. It's like, you look at chips. Okay, you pay $4 for a bag of chips. You're paying significantly a lot more for shit calories, and they're not even good. You're not full, and you get zero protein in it, and you just spent $4 on that. Like, you can buy some meat for $4.
That's why everyone's like eating healthy is expensive, and it's like, well,
it's not though.
If you take out if you're not going to the bar as much anymore, and you're not like buying all the like snacks and
It's
stuff,
not
like,
more expensive.
You don't
It's not.
need as much like rice and potatoes, like the cheapest thing ever. Rice, potatoes, and bananas. Those are like the cheapest healthy foods
Do you want
can get.
how wild is it that bananas are cheap? They're
Dude,
not
they're
grown
so
here.
cheap.
They're not
so
grown here.
cheap. It's I
And they're
call them
fucking-
like nature's energy bar.
Yeah, but it's just
I
wild
get
to
more
me.
bananas. I gotta buy
Love
more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just wild
So
to me
good.
because I see people
Especially
have them
for
all the
like
time.
athletes or like just active people. It's like I said, it's like an energy bar, but natural.
Yeah,
Fucking love that.
Especially you put a little honey on there.
Honey on a banana.
So good.
Fuck.
Honey
you
or
do maple syrup too.
Donkey Kong had it right, bro.
or I do peanut butter.
Peanut butter
I
and
need-
banana
if I need the
for
calories.
sure. Peanut
You also
butter,
gotta be
yeah.
careful with the peanut butter. A lot of people just get the garbage peanut butter.
Oh, you get
Okay,
the
man,
natural
right.
peanut butter. It's so
Well,
much
you
better.
just don't
talking
get
about
high fructose corn syrup.
Okay.
That's garbage.
Yeah.
That's just
for sure.
garbage.
That's
Nah,
for
I
sure.
love you when you like eat like natural peanut butter and then you go back to like the Jif,
Yeah.
whatever. You can literally you're like, this tastes like chemicals.
Yeah.
You're like, what the?
It tastes
what the-
artificial.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's the same thing with syrup. Like, have you ever had like fresh
like
maple
maple
syrup?
syrup.
Because
my
it's
friend
not
used to
syrup.
make
It's not
it. My
maple
friend's
syrup.
dad.
It's syrup. It's not maple syrup. It's just syrup. It's
Syrup.
maple
Yeah,
flavored
it's just
syrup.
sugar.
Okay.
Water.
Yeah, there's no maple. There's no maple syrup. In
You're talking about the
Yeah,
commercial shit.
yeah.
What's it called? Aunt Jemima's.
Yeah, Aunt Jemima's.
They rebranded.
They
Yeah.
rebranded?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
you didn't hear about
God.
this
No,
like 2 years
dude,
ago?
it's racist
What do you mean, thank
somehow.
God? They
What?
got rid of Aunt Jemima because it was racist.
No, did they put her back on?
No, it's like
oh,
Aunt
they still
Pearl
have it.
or
Oh, yeah,
something.
then fuck that, dude. That was so dumb.
They whitewashed it.
Yeah,
They
of
didn't even
course
get
they
in
did.
trouble for anything. They were
know
just
what's
like,
so
we have a
funny?
feeling someone's going to call us racist, so we're
Yeah,
going to change
dude, that's
the
called
name.
They
being a
want to
little
get
bitch.
rich. Whatever. I'm not going that right. But
Yeah, hold on.
that's garbage.
That's garbage.
That's not real maple
You
syrup.
know what? Fuck them. And I'm happy I didn't because I haven't
Some
bought syrup in so
people
long.
keep the Aunt Jemima's bottle and they just refill it.
That's smart. I should have done that.
Yeah.
Bro. But yeah, maple syrup or like fucking peanut butter.
Real
or
maple
something.
syrup's good. Real
Yeah.
peanut butter. So
Yeah.
you like the all natural? What kind of peanut butter do you go for? Because
Yeah, like
the
the
only time
natural
I've
one.
got
It's
is
annoying because you got to mix
you
it.
gotta stir it.
But
They
you
have-
got to
they have
stir it.
stirrers too.
Oh, really?
They have
like
stirred lids
electronic?
now.
Oh, no
Like,
shit.
like it's a lid and you stir it. Like I don't know. They
Oh,
have
like a
lids
little
to stir it.
hand
Yeah,
crank?
but like that's the lid you have on. So you just because the oil separates,
Yeah.
so you got to mix it in.
But you gotta mix it and then put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
Do you
So it's a little bit of a pain.
Oh, mix and then fridge. The fridge.
And then you don't have to remix it. Yeah.
did not
you're
think
learning
about that.
shit. Yeah.
I gotta try that out.
I just gotta buy healthy peanut butter. I haven't bought peanut butter in forever. Bananas. How we eating bananas, fellas? Are we doing
Oh, sideways with a spoon.
Yeah.
No, I meant do you prefer them just
the
right?
big ones?
No.
Brown.
Dude, fucked up thing.
I
I like
I
them spotty brown.
I
bro.
like them sweet.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Nothing worse than a green banana.
Yeah, green bananas suck, dude.
Can't even open them.
I have a friend. You remember Jake that was on the show? He was like, I love bananas that are green, right? He's like, give me a good green banana. So we went to
It tastes the least like a banana when
It
it's
does.
green. So like you don't like bananas then.
no, exactly. But here's
you
the best
just eat
part.
it for the shape.
We went.
Or the nutritional value, but okay.
No. But he goes in. I guess he just likes green bananas. So we went to the cafeteria. There was a green banana. He's like, I'll buy that. I think he got like the wrong one of the lot because he went back to the thing. He eats it, goes, "This sucks." I was like, "Yeah, dude, it's fucking
green banana, bro." But come on, bud.
No, it was always you have to give me one that's completely brown. I'll eat the shit out of that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like that. With a spoon.
Yeah, no, I definitely like sweeter.
Fuck, sweeter for sure.
All the fruit.
Fruit, sweet.
Yeah.
Plum red.
Yeah, you want it to taste most like the fruit you're trying to eat.
Plum red, peach, soft. Not too soft on the peach. Apple.
Not rotten, of course.
No, yeah, not rotten. Yeah.
Like avocado, same thing. You want
Yeah, you want that shit ripe as fuck, bro.
Avocados are the most annoying. You wait like a week and it's finally ripe, and then you wait if you wait a day too long,
A half a
It's
day.
done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're so.
Like,
They're
when I
such a
get
pain
home,
in the
I'm
ass.
cooking that.
Yeah,
Shit, no.
yeah. Such a pain in the ass. Such the most high maintenance. Is it a fruit or a vegetable?
I think it's a fruit.
I don't
'cause
know.
it's
I think
seeded
it's
in.
one of
It's got
those
a
ones that's
pit,
like-
right. Yeah.
If there's a seed in it, it's a fruit.
The
Okay.
best quote I've ever heard was, "It takes knowledge to know that tomato's a fruit, but wisdom not to put it in the fruit salad." Or something. It was something along those lines. It's great.
That's
Because
funny.
apparently tomatoes is fruit, dude.
Because seeds.
Yeah, it's got seeds. I'd eat the shit out of a tomato just in a hand. Why
Really?
not? Yeah, why not?
I'm not a big tomato guy.
You're not a tomato guy?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the
I'm
Italian.
slowly
in me.
getting
Yeah.
more into tomatoes.
I love tomato sauce,
Tomato sauce is great,
but
yeah.
not chunky.
Not chunky. Yeah. You want that?
Yeah. Last week I had nothing to snack on in the house. All I had was cherry tomatoes,
Oh yes.
and I
They're definitely good
slice
for you.
them.
Know that.
Little sprinkle a little salt on top, and then balsamic vinaigrette.
Did you have
Oh.
mozzarella with that?
No, I didn't have any in the house.
Oh, dude. I
Also, that
can't.
would have been too much work. I would literally just slicing salt and dipping in the balsamic.
So,
it was so
we
good.
were having a discussion at work about the best cheese, and then someone was like, "Yo, top cheese is pepper jack," and I'm like, "What kind of a fucking top cheese is that?"
Hold
I
on.
go to the store. Yeah,
heard someone say
What
that.
are we just talking about? Having cheese by itself? Is it
yeah,
on
yeah,
a fruit?
yeah. No,
Okay.
no.
Cheese
Like
by
cheese
itself.
Cheese by
mozzarella.
itself. Cheese by itself. Yeah,
Sliced
I'll,
mozzarella.
yeah, exactly.
Nothing better.
I said
I like cheddar
burrata.
a lot too.
Cheddar's good.
Yeah.
I said burrata and then mozzarella, and then someone hit me with fucking pepper jack, and I'm like,
What
"Yo,
about blue cheese? Do
blue
you guys
cheese
like
is fucking amazing."
I don't understand how people like it.
I don't like
I
blue cheese.
love
I
it.
don't like
Sweaty
ranch.
feet.
Bro.
And they're like, oh, that's how you know it's good. The stinkier it smells.
yeah, but it
Like,
doesn't.
the sweatier of a foot it smells like, the better it is.
But it doesn't taste like that.
yeah, I'd hope so.
I would hope. I would not like that
But
shit.
still, why would you eat something that smells horrible?
Well, because it smells
That's
like shit.
crazy.
But, well, if you have it wings though, blue cheese with wings and fuck your mother. What
I
was
like
that?
ranch.
Joey Diaz.
Joey Diaz.
Oh.
No, but this kid goes pepper jack, man, and I'm like, who the fuck
Who
puts
invited
pepper
this
jack,
guy?
dude? Right?
Yeah.
I go to the store that day and I saw pepper jack. I was like,
got
fuck
it.
it, we're buying it. And I've been buying pepper jack ever since.
Pepper jack's good.
So
Don't get me
good
wrong. First
cheese.
off, name
Sometimes
a
all it
bad
takes-
cheese.
Yeah, there's not a bad. Well, blue cheese apparently smelly feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like blue cheese, but
Get that away
name a
from
bad
me.
cheese though.
Yeah, there really isn't a bad cheese.
No, but pepper jack. That's on like a sandwich, a cheesesteak or something.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
yeah, cold cut sandwich, pepper jack. Yeah, but I'm
been
not
having
eating,
them on
I'm not eating
eggs.
pepper jack by myself.
Oh, that's
yeah.
all the way back to when we were talking about Texas. Like, talking about the food's way better, I think, up here. I mean, you're not going to get, like, Italian food like you are up here. You know, I mean, this is probably the best you'll get anywhere
Yeah.
in the country, right? It's New York, New Jersey. But, like, yeah, like, bagels, pizza, like, that doesn't exist really anywhere else.
No.
Got a lot of tacos probably down there, right?
Yeah, tacos and, like, steak. You know, brisket and that,
nice.
like,
Yeah,
that's-
what's it
that's,
called?
like,
The
you get that
barbecue?
anywhere.
What is it
Yeah,
called?
barbecue, like Terry Blacks and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, barbecue.
I would eat the fuck out of that.
Oh
dude.
yeah, so good. But it's like the sides are like mac and cheese, like mashed potato. Like you can't eat that stuff all the time.
No,
You know
especially
what I mean?
you who has
Yeah.
to keep in shape like
It's
that.
crazy amount of calories.
No, it's insane.
But yeah, it's definitely good, and it's something you like. They don't really have brisket up here like that.
No,
you know,
no.
these places.
There's been a couple barbecue places around this area that opened up.
They
and
would pop off.
They
too,
never,
if
but
it
they
was
never
good.
last.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's maybe it's just like the culture, right? Of like
Yeah.
people are not used to eating that here, so like they're not seeking it out.
Yeah.
So
I don't
it's
know.
interesting how how
You
it
would
works.
you really have to hit the social media as big or something like that. I don't know.
But I don't know. Tacos work everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah. Are you soft shell or hard shell?
You ever been to the place? There's a place in Dover called 55 Tequila.
No.
They have birria tacos. Do you ever have those?
Yes, I've
So
had those.
Good.
What's
That's
that?
my favorite.
Ground beef, right?
Yeah, it's ground beef and cheese, and it's in like a soft shell, and then it's kind of like refried.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
and you like fry it to the pan, and it's so good.
Sounds
good.
good. I just had macho nacho today.
Yeah, if you're ever in the area, 55 Tequila, it's right on Blackwell Street.
55 Tequila.
Get the birria tacos.
Birria.
I'm getting hungry now.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry now too. I'm about to eat the shit. I have pepper jack cheese waiting for me at home when I go home.
Yeah, I'm trying to eat as much like Italian, like all the food that I'm not gonna get back there.
Bring a sleeve of a Taylor ham home.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
For sure.
I haven't had that.
I got yelled at this week because I called it at the diner right in Roxbury because I called it pork roll. She's like, "Excuse me." I'm like, "I'm sorry, Taylor ham."
Yeah, we were in pork roll territory.
Yeah,
in Atlantic City.
Yeah, we were, dude. Bro, that's all bunch of South Jersey, dude.
Bunch of pork rollers.
Bunch of pork rollers. I drove through Pork Roll, New Jersey when I was driving up to Pennsylvania that morning.
Is it real plates?
No, but every town was like pork roll.
Yeah.
You definitely know they were doing pork roll. Bro, whenever I go down to all your fights, the pro, it's always influx of South Jersey.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
like there's 19 fighters from Dante Rivera school all the time,
dude. I'm hoping MMA Pro League, like, I don't know what's good with them, if they're still going to be a thing, but that was, like, awesome having them right in North Jersey, you know, especially that venue at Carteret was really cool, so.
I haven't been to the Carteret one yet. I only went to the, what was it? I don't know where the fuck it was.
It was at a hotel.
Hotel, dude. I was standing on the seat.
That was still pretty nice, too.
It was nice, yeah.
The Carteret one was cool. I think it's called the
Dome.
It's just like Carteret Performance Arts Center or something. But they have seating that goes up, like theater seating. That's what you need for MMA.
You do need
yeah, absolutely.
It's almost like you're watching a gladiator. At the
Hard Rock.
Yeah.
Like they have the theater. It's almost better to get the cheaper seats.
100%.
Than like you're going to pay double for the seats where you're trying to look up.
Yeah.
And you got a pillar in front of your face. I always say, too, they should do MMA in the pits.
Yeah.
Like the karate combat pits.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I hope they start doing stuff like that.
Because it's like, it's going to contain the fighters and it disadvantages you if you back up, right? Because you're going to trip and get fucked up. Mm-hmm. So it's like you have to either circle or advance, press forward.
I can see them doing combat and still have the cage on top of it too. So they can't fall out.
I don't think you can fall out. Like those pit walls are like,
they're pretty high.
This big. Like it's hard. Like I guess you could if really try to throw someone, but
I think
you just have guys there.
I think something though about the cage though just makes it like you're in a cage fighting.
Yeah, it's become like a symbol.
Yeah,
you know, it's become a thing where it's like now that's associated with the sport. I think that's part of it.
Yeah,
but to be an innovator, you
have to innovate,
and that's like an easy thing to do. You know, but. Yeah, it's weird with all like the sanctioning rules, and it's just funny like all these people making rules who've never fought or like what gives you the authority.
Yeah, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. That's the worst, dude. That's the worst.
And it's like, oh, safety. I'm like, okay, we talked about safety. I can slam you on the back of your head from up here, but like,
let's talk about safety in a pro fight. I could kick your head off if I wanted to. Like, what?
Yeah,
I can elbow you in the fucking
and. The funny thing backstage, they're like, you get second eye poke, we're gonna think about a point. Third eye poke, you're getting a point, and it's like,
all right, so now I'm incentivized to eye poke.
I get 2 free eye pokes.
What the
yeah, 1 free eye poke and 1 maybe free eye poke.
Yeah. And then he's like, but nut shots we take really serious, like hitting someone in the groin. And you have a cup on. Yeah. And I'm like,
so my eyes but my balls that have a cup on. That's not okay.
Yeah. I got kicked in the balls last fight.
Last fight you did? Yes, you did. You did. Yeah. That did sound
it doesn't it didn't really hurt, but it's like enough to like make you think of it.
Yeah.
And you gotta like make sure you're good before you start again.
You did. I think he was it like he was trying to teep you, I think, right?
No, I think you're just throwing it inside low kick, which that's like when it most commonly happens.
Yeah.
I
think it was second round.
You could hear it though. The announcer were like, "Oh yeah, we heard that one." Like, yeah. I think it was in the second round.
Fuck.
Kind of just disrupts the flow of the fight, but
hey man, Gotta protect them jewels. Gotta protect them jewels.
Protect yourself at all times.
Protect yourself.
Yeah.
You want to hear a story? I told you this already after the fight. I was there with Pat and Billy. And they're like, yo, after the fight, they're like, yo, you want to try to sneak backstage so we can say hi to Billy? And I'm like, guys, Billy is literally about to come out.
Yeah, walk out.
Walk out. And they were like, no, all right. So they got one of your friends. They were like, hey, talk to that lady. We're going to try to sneak in backstage because it was really dark. So your friend, I forgot his name. He goes, fuck yeah, easy. Goes right up there and starts just chatting her up. And like, you just see like Pat and Billy like looking.
You guys easily could have done it.
No, in the shadows, there was like 6 big ass security guards and cops walking. And they're like, all right, we're not going to do this. And then they looked at each other and they're like, we should try the other side. I'm like, guys, he's literally going to come out any second now.
It's really not that special. It's just a locker room.
No, exactly.
Yeah, it's just a room with like a shower.
I think they were just trying to do anything to get kicked out at that point. They go to the other side.
Sounds right.
10 seconds later, you, Andy, and Angel all walk out. And I'm like, and I call them and I'm like, yo, where are you dumbasses? This Billy's right here. He's like, dude, we're in the dark right now. They're hiding. It's like,
we're hiding under the bleachers.
You fuckers, man.
Oh, that's funny.
Good times.
That's funny. It's good shit. Good
Sometimes
shit.
that's the most fun stuff.
Hell yeah.
The shenanigans.
The shenanigans, yeah.
The shenanigans you get into, bro. There's a lot of shenanigans.
Speaking of the fighting stuff, I brought you guys a gift.
Oh, wow.
So I'm gonna give you options, but we got
shit.
Oh,
official
shit. The
Billy
Butcher
fight shorts.
Oh shit! With all your sponsors on that, and that's your company, Pure. Dude, that's beautiful.
Yeah. So you have choice of those.
Let's see.
Now we gotta figure out where we're hanging this.
Yeah.
Rash guard.
Oh shit! That's fucking. Oh, the Butcher Club, dude. People were wearing these shirts.
This is a 1 of 1 actually.
Yeah,
because this is the rash guard version.
Dude, people were wearing shirts. Obviously not the rash guard version. That was a fucking sick
T-shirts.
shirt. Yeah.
The limited drop. I knew people were gonna start asking me after too for them.
Yeah, for sure.
Or you guys could get these.
Oh man!
Oh come on, no brainer.
No brainer, dude.
Definitely the gloves.
I'm not gonna lie, they're all sick. I was gonna go for that, but we could hang those.
Dude, the gloves hang.
Bro,
Yeah,
that's fucking. These are the ones from your fight.
Yeah,
the blue corner fight.
Yeah.
Oh my god! All right, yeah, we got to figure out where to put this. We'll figure it out. We'll surprise everyone next week.
I figured it'd be cool if you guys have.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, bro. That's fucking awesome. Oh, dude.
Thank you.
Honestly, man, I think it's a no-brainer because I was gonna go with the rash guard, but these are fucking sick to have your. You don't want to keep the gloves like for yourself for memory?
Nah, I'll get more.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I love it,
dude. I'm sorry, but I think. What do you want? I think
the gloves, man. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, the gloves. For sure.
No-brainer.
That's fucking sick. Yeah, we got to figure out.
Yeah, no, I have enough. They give you gloves every time you fight. So
yeah, that's true.
I have enough gloves.
That's sick. At least 4 ounces.
Yeah,
nice.
Awesome, man.
If it was like a more memorable fight, maybe I'd keep them. But I kept my ones for my first fight.
Absolutely, absolutely. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, we'll take the gloves, please.
Cool.
Let's fucking go. That's awesome, dude. Thanks.
Yeah, of course.
Fuck yeah. We'll hang those up. I think we're gonna.
We'll figure something out. I don't know. I'm getting anxious now thinking about where we're putting them.
Dude, this kid.
Did you drywall this just for the podcast and everything?
Yeah,
okay.
Joe helped.
That's awesome.
And a buddy of mine, Matt, kind of tagged in to do the finish work. We slapped it together. This fully insulated, like.
So really?
I got.
So you could do this in the winter and be comfortable. And everything.
Oh, dude, it was
0
degrees.
You get a little space heater or something.
I got a space heater there, and then this is infrared heater up top. You guys can't see just above, dude.
Oh yeah.
It was like 72 in here at one point, and it was 0 degrees outside.
That's awesome. Yeah. I'm trying to because I have a garage gym.
Yeah.
And Texas, I'm trying to make it like look nice and stuff and like.
Yeah, aren't you trying to start a podcast of your own? Right?
Well, so that's for training people.
Yeah.
I have mat space in there and like do private sessions and stuff. And then we have our house is huge in Texas.
Nice.
And we have like a whole upstairs living room. And we're trying to like build like a little podcast area.
Yeah,
My roommate like wants to do it too. So he got like boom arms like this and microphones. So
nice.
We just need like the software and the camera. And
we'll walk you through some stuff.
We'll definitely walk you through.
Maybe not the right people.
I told Joe, and then it'll be cool. Like I'll be able to like invite people over and have them on.
Yeah,
because I do think having them in person like this is way better.
Absolutely.
You get a better
than
experience.
And having
having
a standard setup was the biggest thing that we had, because it would be between my garage and his apartment, and there's just like the inconsistency of we
You
had
need a
two
spot.
but then we
Yeah.
had to set it up every time.
Yeah, you
and
need
like
to
now
get your
this is
setup.
just a dedicated spot. We come out here as long as the software's working, we don't have to touch anything. So it's growing pains, dude. Having this place, we were bitching last week trying to figure out the software. I'm like, yeah, but look around, dude. We have this.
Yeah, we have this. Like, this
who
is fucking
cares?
sick,
Like,
dude.
yeah, okay, the video didn't work, and we need to fix that. But still, man,
Yeah,
How many people have podcasts that don't have a setup?
Yeah,
this
it
nice?
makes it way better.
Yeah.
Legitimately,
Love it.
I think about it all the time. Like the fact that you could start from where you are with the arms and everything, that's already even ahead of where we started. Dude, when I started that shit, I did this. We were like, "Yo, what's the first? What are we gonna talk about the first episode? I don't know. It's intro episode. Okay,
You're
ready?"
just talking on your phone.
And I did that.
Boom. Dude, that's
it.
I think like a huge lesson in that is like just start by just going.
Just go.
You know what I
Just
mean?
go.
Just like you're gonna learn shit on the way. Like anything, like martial arts, like working out, like whatever. Like you don't have access to a trainer, you don't have whatever. Like just go and start doing.
Yeah.
And like obviously be safe and be careful and don't fuck yourself up. But like you're gonna learn as you go.
Yeah.
And it's like so much of that, like in business too, same thing. Like just start doing it and like not like almost with the intention of like, okay, I'm gonna mess things up, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna go give it a shot.
You're gonna learn from it. Yeah,
And you need those reps.
Absolutely. And there's a lot that you take away from making the mistakes. Like, it's not just I'm
It's
not
everything.
supposed to do that. It's like,
I
that
know
is
what
never going to happen again. 'cause
Yeah,
that
I know
was
what
really
I
stupid.
need to not do
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like, oh, yeah, they told me not to do that. Okay, so yeah, I guess it's not that big of a deal. It's like, no, that is...
Yeah.
I have a buddy of mine that I've been trying to get to do jiu-jitsu. He's like, no, I need to lose weight first. Like, fuck
No,
you.
that's-
Just show
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
You will lose weight training. Don't worry
Trust
about
me.
it. You don't even have to change your diet. You're going to lose weight. I guarantee it.
And that's like when I was kind of mentioning like smoke screens, that's a smoke screen. You know what I mean? When people say things like that where it's just like it's not really logical.
Yeah.
But in their mind they made it, well, I don't have to start until I lose weight. I know I struggle with my weight, so I know I don't have to worry about
Makes it
starting.
less scary.
Yeah.
That's not close.
Yeah, it feels safe for them. So they're
Yeah.
like, all right, well, realistically, I'm not going to lose this weight. So, like, I don't have to worry.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
not going to bug me because
Yeah.
he knows I told him. You know what I mean? So that's like one of those things. It's like smoke screen.
That's why my favorite thing is when people are like, "Oh, I want to get into BJJ, but I want to get into BJJ shape first." I'm like, "My brother, you do BJJ to get into BJJ shape. Like,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. No.
There's no other way." But that's funny.
Yeah, just take lighter rolls.
Yeah. That's the thing I like about Austin too is it's very entrepreneurial, like mindseted people. It's a big tech area now. It's a big tech city. Like it's obviously not like Silicon Valley, but it's growing. And it's a lot of like new companies and startups and it just like helps put you in an environment like, okay, I can just do stuff. I don't need like permission. You know what I mean? I don't need to like,
Especially in Jersey, everything needs permission and
I
permits.
mean,
and
yeah, that's the other thing too. And Texas is a little like more lenient with that stuff. It is truly like easier to build. Like there's less zoning laws and stuff. But like even with that, like even in New Jersey, like my friend just started a merch company, like a t-shirt, it's like fight inspired, martial art inspired stuff. I'm actually probably going to help him promote it and stuff once he really gets it rolling.
Fuck yeah.
But it's like you can just start stuff, you know what I mean? Like no one's stopping you. Like you'll figure it out along the way, you know what I mean? And you'll get better at it. And all it takes is one client, and then now you have a business. And now it's like, okay, if I got one client, I can get two. If I got two, I can get four, and I can just grow.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I really love that like entrepreneurial spirit,
It's good. It's the backbone. What do they say? Entrepreneurship is the backbone of America, right?
absolutely.
So that's very important there.
I was just watching a cool show on Netflix. It was about it's like the founders of America or something, and it was like all like the very early business people from the 19th century that kind of like revolutionized industry and stuff in America. Like who was it? The guy who built the trains system.
Why is the name? I feel like I may know the name, but I'm probably thinking of someone.
The dude who like commercialized steel.
Carnegie.
Carnegie
Steel,
Hall he built in New York City and stuff. And like, I feel like just like studying those guys is cool. And like they had like they're interviewing like Trump and like Mark Cuban and like business moguls too. So it's like you get to see like those guys kind of inspired them, you know, and like, you know, those are guys they look to. Obviously, a lot of them were like also doing fucked up shit, like making these factory workers work until they died or whatever, you know. But like that stuff obviously got like smoothed out along the way, and like you know they took advantage of people and stuff along the way. But like they're that like spirit of you know, entrepreneurship and like just wanting to like build and grow stuff.
Yeah, like you said, and that's going to motivate you to just do it and then learn along the way. Yeah. Like, there's no other way to do it.
Yeah. No, I love that. I love that.
Hell yeah. Dude, that's fucking awesome. I'm pumped for you, and I'm pumped to see where your career goes in fighting and also with the business. It sounds like business is already flourishing, which is great.
Yeah, it's you know, it was a lot of, like, time in the making, and I was working my 9 to 5 and doing all this stuff behind the scenes and, like, building my systems and training, right? Like, got through my amateur career and I feel like now it's time to just kind of hit the ground and go.
Yeah.
So
fuck yeah.
You got your foundation in there, now it's building.
Yeah. You're
putting the walls
got my
up,
roots in,
putting the windows in.
Yeah. So it's exciting. You know, it's exciting times.
Fuck yeah. You gotta let us know when your other fights are, if you're gonna be up in the East as well.
It could be CFFC again. But they also have fights in other states too, so you know, it could be anywhere.
Fuck yeah, man. Love that. So then, you know, thank you again for these gloves. I'm fucking sad.
We're gonna figure out
where to put this.
How we're gonna set this up.
These are gonna be sick to do, because you want to know what? I feel like this is gonna be a nice look back when your career pops off and fighting, and then people will be like, "Oh yeah, Billy Van Dyke," and I'll be like, "Yeah, motherfucker, those are his gloves."
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking great. Yeah, that'd be sick. No, but dude, really, really happy for you. Doing a lot of things that take a lot of fucking balls. Pick up, move, leave 9 to 5 to open up your own business. Pursue a career that not many do, and get into basically modern day gladiator. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Without dying. So a lot of props to you. Happy that everything's going well. And I know that you are going to do everything in your possibility to make your dreams come true.
Thank you.
Anytime, brother.
Yeah, no. I'm a lot of time, like, and I've learned this from business mentors, is just like double down on yourself, you know? Like, there's no reason you can't do whatever it is you want to do. Mm-hmm. Like, obviously, you got to be realistic. And, like, I'm not going to not train and then step into the cage. Like, you got to do the things you need to do to show up. But, like, there's nothing stopping you. Just, like, you want to do something, go do it.
Yeah.
You know? Figure out what you got to do for that. Like, figure out the work you got to do. But, like, don't put, like, limitations on yourself. Just go out there and get to it. Like we were saying, like, motion. The biggest thing is just creating motion, and once you're already moving forward, you have momentum.
Absolutely, yeah.
Damn straight.
Biggest thing is momentum.
I mean, you guys inspire me with the podcast. Like,
thank you.
Know, how long have you been doing this for? A few years now. At least 4 years.
At least 4 years.
Yeah.
No, it's been over. You it's know? A little over 4 years now.
And it's like, how hard is it to post a podcast and see like, oh, 2 people watch this. But then you come back the next week and you do another one. Yeah. And you do another one.
Dude,
and you do another one.
Every time I look at the podcast Instagram. And I'm like, we're in double digits. I'm like, that's still a lot of fucking people.
Yeah.
Dude. Like, who cares?
And it's long form content. So like on the technical side of things, like this is out there forever. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like one of your old episodes could blow up and then get 1 million views.
100%.
Like it's there. You know? And you guys like, the great thing with podcasting is like people, they're listening to you for hours. Like I've listened to you guys talk for hours and hours, you know? So it's like,
I'm sorry.
I know who you guys are.
Yeah.
I'm like fans of you guys and like listening to you
We
guys
appreciate
talk.
that.
So it's like,
Really do appreciate that, man. It means a lot.
if you have 10 fans, you have 10 real fans.
Yeah.
You
That
know?
is true.
Deep fans. It's not someone who did this
Yeah,
on Instagram.
yeah.
You know, that's like, okay, yeah, you supported my stuff technically, but that's all you did.
That's all you did instead of actually engaging. That is important, and
It's
we
deeper.
appreciate that. Yeah, it's deeper.
You know, and that's one thing. That's why I want to get in the podcast game is like, A, I like to talk. B, it's like it's a little bit more natural for me, and then it's deeper connection.
It is.
That
Absolutely.
and I like to write, you know, like articles and stuff. So like I'll be starting to post more like blogs on my website, and it, you know, it's not gonna get as many views as an Instagram clip or whatever. Like I make it's funny because like you make like a little funny clip and it gets 500 likes, you know, but it's like it didn't help anyone or do anything for anyone.
That's what it is. It's almost like
a post that gets 14 likes, but really had true value, and someone applied it to their life and they messaged me, hey, I saw what you posted and I tried it, and you know, it really helped me with my game or helped me with my nutrition. I have so much more energy now, you know, like whatever it is, like
so much more rewarding.
Yeah. And it's so much more rewarding, and you know, it's like, okay, keep going. You're helping people.
Absolutely. Yeah.
you know,
know?
that's the one thing too. Even if you're helping one person,
It makes it worth it.
Makes it
Yeah.
worth it.
Yeah.
And even sometimes like it'll either be something that we talk about, or it's something that you'll talk about, and someone will be like, "Oh, I heard so and so's episode, so and so's story. That's incredible."
And you're
like, blah, blah.
creating that platform
And
and
it's, like,
putting
great.
people, getting that info out there. That's,
Yeah, it's fun, man. That's why I started it. I like you. I like to talk, right?
Yeah.
And I just bring in conversation back. Bring a fucking conversation back. You don't do it that much
You're
anymore.
going to see, I think, a lot of things swing that way in business in general. Is it's funny. There's actually a jiu-jitsu school in Austin. They just rebranded, called Analog Jiu-Jitsu is the new brand. I forget what the old name was, but the reason I saw his post, the reason he rebranded was like, I want to bring like the connection back and make it about like, you know, more of a hands-on approach, and like basically what we're saying, like a deeper connection to each student. And like, that's really, you know, what I value, and
The community based.
yeah. So, but I think you're going to see business in general. And you see actually Gary Vee always like predicts these fucking trends, but he says this too, like you're going to see that type of content come back. People are going to have a yearning for it because everything's going towards AI now.
Yeah.
So everything is bots, and like, okay, my business, I don't have to do anything because it's a bot is going to talk to a million different customers every day, and I'm just going to like analyze all the data and like buy ads or whatever, you know, and there's not really, you're so separated from the CEO to the consumer, right? And now people are going to have a yearning. They're going to want to spend extra so they can build a connection to that, to the owner or whatever it is.
Yeah,
So I think you're going to see a lot more like value in that.
I agree.
It always ends up coming back to that though. Like all this technology and stuff.
Like human connection. Yeah.
It always comes to that. Like I'm just thinking like you get a car salesman and like you going in and people like
Like
why do people
need car salesmen?
Yeah.
You know?
They don't. But
Yeah, but
but
they're
when
still
you
around.
but when you go in and you have that guy, like I know some people like I go to this guy every fucking time. He's got my back. I don't worry. You still have a connection.
Yeah.
You know, that's what helps. So I think the connection always ends up winning regardless. I think it's how the human
Yeah.
Human people work.
Even if we don't know we want it.
human
or, like,
people. I don't know what I was trying to
You were trying to say the human brain
Humanoids.
work,
Yeah.
or humans work.
the humans work. And I said the human people. like I'm a fucking alien talking about you guys. I think I'm turning into a pumpkin.
Joe, that's a fresh shirt you got there, the Penn State.
Thank you, yeah, brother.
Are you, did you go there?
It's my alma mater. Yes,
Really?
I did.
I didn't.
Yeah.
You definitely told me that.
I'm one of the worst Penn Staters you will ever fucking.
Because you're
meet.
not.
I
Like,
think Sandusky
in
might be.
everyone's face.
Yeah, about it. I'm not. I'm not. I was a pretty shit. Wait, what? You said something funny because you walked and I just completely. What did he say?
I think Sandusky was.
Oh, dude,
that's
Sandusky.
favorite.
That was,
I think he was
that's
the
actually
worst.
great. I wish I acknowledged
Maybe
that.
you did not hear me say it. That's
Dude, get you a Sandusky basketball jersey.
Bro, please no, do not do that. I was there when that happened.
Oh, really?
The very first year was that whole thing.
Oh,
So
were you?
crazy.
Yeah, I was not in the showers, dude. That was a crazy freshman year. That was a crazy freshman year.
You guys hear about the doctor at Ohio State that was grabbing the wrestlers' balls and stuff? Like had no business. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm just doing a physical."
He was just
And he was
grabbing
just
their balls.
molesting.
What a fucking asshole, dude.
And
What a
but
piece of shit.
And the guys were like, "Are you sure you need to be doing all this?" And he's like, "Oh yeah."
This is fucking weird, dude.
Dude, there was someone.
How do they always get jobs in schools?
Dude, I was in the locker room for my fight, and I was talking to one of the other guys' corners because you have like 3 fighters in the locker room, and he was saying there was a guy from the commission or something, like from the PA MMA commission, like still working today, that was doing shit like that.
It's wild.
And I was like, yeah, dude, you got molested. Like, hate to break it to you.
Yeah.
But it's like, obviously, it's not as big a deal, you know, when it's not like a little kid.
Yeah.
But it's still like,
Still fucked up.
really
It's still
weird.
fucked up.
Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
because it's like the power of that they have, where it's like you're just like, all right, well, I gotta let this guy fondle my balls because otherwise I'm not gonna be allowed to fight.
Yeah,
You know, that's at least what we're thinking.
yeah, it's fucking
This guy
crazy.
just like that guy
No.
had no business doing. What
He's
he
like,
was
I'm
doing.
grabbing some balls, man.
Yeah.
Jeez,
What a fucking loser.
Christ,
Isn't that
dude.
crazy?
What a fucking wild motherfucker, dude. It's like not funny, but it's just like
yeah.
But it's like it is funny. It's not funny, but it's like you hear that and you're like, that's absurd.
It's not
dude.
ha-ha funny. That's fucked up funny.
Yeah, like what the fuck, man? What a piece
Yeah.
of shit. God
No,
damn.
it's nuts.
The funny thing is, like, how the audacity
Happens.
to do that to a fucking fighter,
Yeah.
and your
Yeah.
life,
The
bro.
balls on that guy.
Yeah, no, legit, dude.
He knows balls better than anyone.
Oh my god.
I'm in a roll right now.
Fuck, dude. I did not hear about that. That's wild.
Yeah.
Good shit. So I guess we could end on that.
Yeah.
Ball grabbing.
Protect your balls.
Protect
at
your
all
balls.
times.
Legit. Last words for audience. Oh,
You're good.
you good?
Take your
No,
shit
yeah, you're
down.
good. No, you're good. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got hit harder.
Yeah, sure. Slam down heads, bud, but do not hit me with your unpadded leg. Closing out words, final words.
Man, I think I gave enough words of wisdom, and I hate to be like the preachy person, you know. So,
or maybe give whatever final words, and then also state where they can find you.
Oh, yeah.
Business and everything, fighting.
yeah, sure. So if you guys anyone's interested in coaching, whether it's just asking me a question or actually working with me, I'm open. You know, talk to me whenever. You can find me on Instagram, Billy20vandyke. You'll see my coaching account too, Coach Van Dyke, linked on there. You also see my website; it's linked there as well, elevationfighter.com. So yeah, if you guys have any like training questions, like I said, whether you're just Joe Schmo training, trying to lose weight, trying to get in better shape, trying to get stronger, whatever it is, or if you're a fighter, you know, trying to be a pro fighter or already a pro fighter, you know, trying to build your capacity in that realm. I work with people of all levels, so reach me there.
Awesome. Perfect.
So thank you guys, and just want to leave you with, you know, like I said, nothing too preachy. Just go out there and do. You know what I mean? Like, people get stuck in this, like, the hardest thing is starting, right? So, and I've been there, and I still struggle. I'm not perfect. That's the other thing. People look up to me, but I still have those same issues that everybody else has.
You're a human person.
Coaches need coaches. I hire my own coaches, you know, for strength conditioning, for MMA, like for business. Like, I have a coach and everything, literally. So like, I have this, I'm human. I have the same exact flaws. Like I said, it's always like the same 5 things that everyone messes up. So don't feel like I messed up and I can't do it, just get back on there and go out there and do it. Do the damn thing.
Yes.
Love it. Do the damn thing. Love that.
Do the damn thing.
Well, it was a pleasure having you back here. It was a pleasure watching you fight, and it's a pleasure having you back in Jersey. Hope, safe trip back into Texas whenever you do leave. And thanks for coming on, man. A lot of fun always.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, fuck awesome. Yeah. All right, folks, you heard it. Do the damn thing. All right, with a nice little southern drawl, even though that wasn't. Episode 223 with Billy the Butcher Van Dyke. Go seek his help if you want to for training, and check out his fights, baby. We'll take it from here. See you next week.
Oof.